shit? Who the fuck is shooting around this motherfucker? God damn. Oh, yo, what's good? Peace, my fellow PFGs. What's good, you guys? What's good? Thank you guys for stopping through during this impromptu, essentially, because it's like, I just found out about the Game Fest. I knew about it a while ago, but I missed the one yesterday, and here we are today with another Game Fest episode, if you will. And I'm trying to catch this joint live. You feel me? So welcome. This is 6-4 live right here. See, this is what it's all about, man. It's about building and developing and growing and building and developing and growing for you guys. We got about 12 minutes now for the show to happen. What's going on, family? You know, we got about 12 minutes for it to happen. But man, I'm just glad to be back here. What's going on? Let me say shout out to everybody here, man. You know, let me say shout out to everybody here. So who we got here? We got Ray in the building. He was the first one in the building. You know what I'm saying? Throwing up the horns. I take that as H-Town, baby. That's H-Town right there. You know what I'm saying? What's good, family? Good to see you. And then we have Carl. I don't know, what's that? Man Sakura Carl? That's what I'm going to say. Man C Sakura Carl. I'm sorry. I know I probably butchered the hell out of that. But you say 15 minutes. We got clues next gen. Yes. And then, who was that? Yusuf? I don't know. I'm not even going to try the last one. But, hey, I see you. Thanks for stopping through. Glam in the building. Good morning, love to you as well. You know, Stadia Krampus was good, family. Was good. We got Emon D in the building. What's up? Peace, family. Peace. And my man Cherry in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to see what's going on, what they got cooking up for us. You feel me? You dig? You love the overlays, Ray. Thank you so much. You know, I've been working hard at this. You know, this is all custom design myself. I do all my own graphic design and everything. I don't, call myself a graphic designer. But I think I should probably start considering that title because, I don't know, I just find myself doing a lot of it. You know, everything here is all my own crafting, you know, the new icon, logo, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything. It's all me, baby. You know, independent in this mug. You feel me? But yes, I'm glad. This is important for me actually to keep the integrity of my channel, which is, it's not exclusive to any one platform. Obviously, I do love the platform that I be showcasing the most, and that is Stadia. You know, but I like gaming, man. I love gaming. So whatever there is, like this right here, there may be Stadia information, may not be Stadia information, but it wouldn't be right to do this on a Stadia Live, now would it? No, because that would be unfair. So I have to, keep it like this here, and I still do my Stadia Lives, of course. It's not going anywhere. But what's good? Ooh, in my crosshairs. What's up, fam? Dang, I ain't seen you in a minute. What's good with you? Yeah, we about to find out what's going on. What you guys think is going on, man? We got about 10 minutes left. What do you guys think is going to happen? Yesterday, I just happened to check the internet, man. And I was like, oh, there's a live reaction to the Game Fest. Oh, okay. Damn, okay. And it was a short video. And I'm like, okay, what is this? So I looked at it. Blew my mind. Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 getting remakes? Are you serious? I was just talking to my man Brian about this. You feel me? I was literally just talking to my man Brian, Club Stadia, about this joint. We were just talking about he had a video he was live streaming, and he was playing Tony Hawk's 1. I think it was 1 or 2 he was playing. I think he was playing 2 actually. We were just reminiscing, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, he playing an old school PlayStation and it's live, you know what I'm saying? We had a good time, chatted it up or whatever. And we were just like, yo, this definitely, man, it would be so dope to have a remake of this game. You know what I'm saying? Now, he might have known it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He might have already had the information. I ain't know nothing about it. But I was like, yo, this was such a classic game. We all agreed it was such a classic game, or franchise, if you will. And those first 2 for sure were like the best, in my opinion. And here we are today. With an announcement yesterday, I was just like, oh, I'm getting it. I don't give a fuck what it's on. I'm getting that shit. You feel me? So I'm very excited about that. And if they keep it up like this, if this is what they've got going on, shit like this, then I'm really in this motherfucker winning. I want to see what's about to pop off. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You so pumped. Ashes, what's good, family? Say you so pumped for Tony Hawk's? Yes, man. Hell yes, man. We're going to be all in our preteens again. Well, you might still be like, 40, you know what I'm saying, playing it, but I'm just saying, like, I was like a teen or a preteen. How young was I when I'm just fucking with you, bro. But yeah, we was much younger then. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Ashes, damn 6 photo channel all blinged out. Look good, man. Hey, appreciate you, fam. You know, this is something I've been working on for a while. Actually, you know, it was a couple of days actually at work. You know, a lot of this happened in one day, but some parts of it happened in a couple of days. But yeah, it's all, you know, I love this stuff, man. I love this. I love this community. I love going live. I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying, as well. You know, I game like a motherfucker, but I am truly an artist when it comes to this shit, you know. And I'm not even trying to like talk big. I'm seriously interested in the art side of things. And so this is a lot of fun for me to iterate and improve. Like I've said earlier in my videos, man, it's all about developing in my craft, in my space. And I guess I'm getting more into the digital side of things. I've never really explored digital art and shit like that. Graphic design, but it's like, man, I find myself doing this a lot more. So thank you, man. Thank you. I'm very proud of it. I really am. And you know, I wanted a space to where I could actually again showcase different games, you know, or different platforms. You know, there's games on different platforms. You know, we all game, you know, and I don't want to be selfish, you know, or not be able to provide you guys with different games, you know, that aren't available on a specific platform. You feel me? So I had to create this space. I know I was talking about it maybe a couple of days ago with the guys during the stream. I was saying, hey, you know, somebody mentioned it. I think it was my man Storm actually, you know, that there was a gold theme I was sticking with, and I was like, hey, I'm going to actually continue to iterate on my initial design cues, you know what I'm saying? So here it is today. And there's some other things you're gonna see as we transition and shit, but you know, I appreciate it, man. I've been busting my fucking ass. What's good? What we got in here? Storm in the building. What's good, fam? What's good, family? I see you. Yes. Yeah, we gotta do it live, man. Hey, man, after I missed that Tony Hawk, man, if I was on live for the Tony Hawk joint, I'd have been losing my damn mind. You feel me? I'd have been losing my damn mind. Let me make sure the speaker's on so we can get that live as well. Well, you know what? Let me turn it off for now. Just keep my finger on the button so that way. Anyway, yeah, I would have been going crazy. You feel me? But man, I saw it offline. I was like, oh! So I just can't wait. I'm probably gonna air the whole shit. Just gonna be airing this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's supposed to be going on for a few days, right? I forget I had it on my little thing there, but yeah, a few days. So I'm excited about this. How you doing, fam? How you guys doing? What you guys expecting? I don't know. You guys hadn't said your predictions. What do you think we're going to see today? Let me know. What do you guys think we're going to see today? What do you think we're going to see today, family? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were in that chat. Exactly. I was just talking about that, Storm. I was just talking about we were in Brian's chat when he was playing the Tony Hawks. Yes, man. And we were like, yo, that would be so crazy if they fucking made a damn, of that. You know? And it's perfect. All these people talking about skate this and roller skate and real skate and all that other shit, physics skate. All I want is some motherfucking Tony Hawks 1 and 2. And that's exactly what they brought. Lit. I'm good. Me personally, I am good, fam. I don't need no new skating game ever. That's it. Get me them 2 remastered, beautiful visuals, up to date with the soundtrack from the classics back in the day. Kareem Campbell, motherfucker, are you serious? We in the building, baby. It's about to go down. I'm so goddamn excited about that, fam. I was even like, I'm download the Epic Store. God damn, son. I was pissed about that. I thought I could at least get it on Steam. Epic went ahead and snatched that up. But you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, fam. It is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, get that Epic Store because I'm going to get that motherfucking game. Ain't nobody stop me from getting that. You feel me? Ain't nobody stop me from getting that. Shit. Facts, man. It's going all the way down. You ain't lying. Torres, what's good, fam? I mean, I know I saw you earlier. I hope I said what's up to you, family. What's good? He said games will be announced for Stadia, or it's just mostly Xbox and PlayStation. Oh, yeah, I have no idea, personally. But I do know that those other platforms will definitely be on the radar. You know what I'm saying? On the board, they'll be getting mentioned for sure. You feel me? So yeah, you know, this is about all of them. You know, I hope Stadia gets something announced. They'd be lit if they show up in this motherfucker. They need to show up in this motherfucker. You feel me? I think by now they had they shit together. You feel me? I think they had their shit together. What's good, Ace? What's good, family? Thanks for stopping through, man. Hey, this is a premiere, you know, of 6-4 Live, by the way. You know, I was saying in the tweet, if you haven't read my Twitter, you know, this is a game event showcasing you know, surprises or showing off surprises and announcements. Well, I had one of my own, and it's 6-4 Live, as you guys can see. I don't know why I'm pointing here. I'm looking at the screen and shit, you know. But anyway, yeah, 6-4 Live. All right, so we'll be able to enjoy all different platforms and all different types of things right here, and we'll still be doing the open mics, everything else we do, and it's still going to be Stadia Live popping as well. But yes, this is 6-4 Live, baby. You feel me? It can pop up at any time, and anybody can be up in this motherfucker. You never know. Ain't shit changed but the date, baby, and the games, you know. What's good, family? Good to see you here. Man, it's going well, Torres. Man, I've been busting my ass, been working hard, man. I work hard. I work through the day and I work through the night. I don't really get too much sleep, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because of this and shit like this. I care. I want this to be great for you guys. You know what I'm saying? And this is nothing. This is nothing. This is small potatoes, fam. I got so much shit in store. I cannot wait to share with you guys, but in due time. You know what I'm saying? Nothing great comes easy or quickly. You know what I'm saying? And I want to bring you guys greatness. You feel me? Nothing less. Nothing less. We got 48 seconds. Ooh, can't wait. Not just Stadia exclusives. I'm talking about as a whole. What are you talking about, Storm? Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't see that post you said there. Storm says, I'm expecting a few new exclusives that'll make our mouth drop. Okay. Someone gonna make up for the lackluster inside Xbox joint. Facts. I got you, fam. I feel you. Yeah, definitely not just Stadia stuff, of course. Yeah, all of them. They better come with their best, fam. So yeah, we're gonna have to get all this footage here. I'm pissed I didn't get the Xbox shit. All right, here we go. Here we go. Epic Games. Unreal Engine. Bro, get his mic together.
Hello, I'm Brian Karras.
Oh, okay.
Director of graphics here at Epic Games.
Hi, I'm Jerome Plateau, art director of the special project.
They speak English. I'm sure they do.
Together as a team and brainstormed where we thought
Remember it's about a big game coming out to Stadia?
Real-time graphics.
All right.
There were two key areas that stood out.
Yo, their game engine is crazy. Oh, I got my coffee, of course, by the way.
I don't have to be constrained to do a game where the world has to be static, and I'm able to iterate a lot faster.
And we call this new system.
I guess they're not speaking English. That's crazy. Wow.
But first, there was another area that we thought we could push forward. Truly virtualized geometry. The artist wouldn't have to be concerned over poly counts, draw calls, or memory.
No, these dudes crazy.
Film quality assets and bring them straight into the engine.
Oh.
And that's a big deal for artists. I just want to be able to import my ZBrush model, my photogrammetry scan, my CAD data without wasting any time optimizing.
Volume is low on the presenters? Okay.
Or even lowering the quality to make it hit frame rate.
In the end, that's what it's all about. Art that just works. And we call this new technology Nanite. Here is the future of Unreal Engine running live on a PlayStation 5.
Oh,
awesome. Let's take a look at it.
Wow.
This has to be the right way.
Now, see, that's the shit you want to present right there. That's how you want to do a presentation, show a gameplay presentation. Just bam. That's real gameplay right there.
Before we continue, let's stop a moment and take a look at some of the key features of this demo.
Of course, it is a demo, but yes.
Built with Quixel Megascan assets. But
damn,
instead of using the game versions, we use the cinematic versions.
Yo, Unreal is no joke. Okay, cool.
There
Live on PS5, exactly, Storm.
And thanks to
Sony
virtual
showing up
texturing,
in
they
spades
all
right
use
now.
8K
This is
textures
how you
as
do
well.
it, fam.
Nanite
Show
can
me
render
some
an
shit that's
insane number of
actually running
triangles
on the
very
hardware in
quickly.
real
There are
time.
over 1 billion triangles of source
This looks
geometry
next gen.
in each frame that Nanite crunches down losslessly to around 20 million drawn triangles.
Ooh.
What does that many triangles look like?
As far as
isn't
graphics are
noise.
concerned, is what I'm saying.
These are the
Next gen.
triangles, each a different color.
Compared to that
Most are
Xbox
so
shit,
small
that
that
shit
they
did
look
not
like
look
noise.
next
Nanite
gen.
achieves detail down to the pixel,
Right.
which means triangles are often the size
Right,
of pixels.
Storm.
This amount of geometric detail requires shadows to be pixel accurate as well, and Nanite can do that too. Speaking of lighting, all of the lighting in this demo is completely dynamic. With the power of Lumen that even includes multi-bounce global illumination.
Wow.
No light maps, no baking here. Without
Nice.
GI, all of that beautiful lighting is gone. With Lumen enabled, we can move the light and the bounce changes
Them
instantly.
motherfuckers at Unreal be
Okay, let's keep going.
like giving human sacrifices or something, because they're always like way ahead of the curve. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
We've
Look at this
some great
Tomb
additions
Raider
to our
game.
audio system as well.
This is Tomb
Convolution
Raider.
Reverb allows us to measure
The next
reverberation
Tomb Raider
frequencies
is made on the
real
Unreal
spaces,
Engine, y'all.
like actual caves that we sampled, and reproduce them in virtual spaces. Sound field rendering allows us to record and play back spatialized audio.
Yeah, this is real gameplay. This is real. It's just a demo, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
All
not
of
a
this
full
adds up
game,
to a
as in
more
there's a
immersive
beginning and ending,
experience.
but, you know, well, there is a beginning and ending, but there's no storyline or anything like that, you know, probably no enemies or anything. This is real. Yeah, perfect playthrough of it, of course, but real-time
This form
shit,
of bats
man.
was
It's
created
awesome.
with our Niagara effects system. Particles in Niagara can now talk to one another. and understand their
Chariots, my
environment
damn
like never
Microsoft,
before.
come on now.
We've also
Wow.
added a ton of new functionality to run fluid simulations like you see in the water below.
Yeah, yeah. It's a game, it's a demo built just to showcase their graphic engine, Glam. But yeah, it's definitely real time, that's for sure.
The demo runs on our
Very
chaos
impressive.
physics system. Here we are using it to accurately simulate the rigid bodies of the falling rocks and the
Wow.
cloth of her scarf.
They're not using Havoc for physics. They built their own physics or purchased their own team for physics. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely gameplay.
Now that the environment is so complex, we've needed to greatly
Yeah,
improve our
yeah. I
animation
told you I'm
systems
getting the
to adapt.
PS5, man.
We've
That's
added
day one.
predictive foot placement
More
and
than
motion
likely day
warping,
one.
which dynamically modifies IK and body position to look more natural. For the character to more realistically interact with the environment, we've added the ability to trigger seamless contextual animation events, like her hand on the
This
door.
looks promising.
Nice. Damn. Yeah, they watched a lot of Tomb Raider games.
Dynamic GI is amazing, not just for speeding up iteration, but also for its impact on gameplay.
Nice.
Any light
Looks-
source can move while
it
still
might
having
be.
beautiful bounce lighting.
That's crazy.
Dynamic illumination means specular as well, which you can see on all the metal surfaces. You
It
can even
does
see
look
the
good,
Niagara-powered bugs
Ace.
reacting
This
to the light.
looks. They never fail to
Lumen
impress,
not
but
only
this
reacts
is
to moving light
this
sources,
is
but also
wow.
changes in geometry.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Remember
man.
we mentioned high poly assets? This statue was imported directly from ZBrush and is more than 33 million triangles. No baking of normal maps, no authored LODs.
Yeah, Glam. Yeah, their inside team that built the whole game engine built this
And we can
demonstration.
do more than a single statue. There are nearly 500 of that exact statue at the same detail level placed in this room
Wow,
for a total
come
of
on
over
now.
16 billion triangles from statues alone.
16 billion from Triangle from really?
Over this entire demo, there are hundreds of billions of triangles.
Wow. Right. That's exactly what they're showcasing, Glam, is that they can now start putting movie quality assets into their game engines without having to worry so much and compressing the file down or reducing the polygon
So with
count.
Nanite, you have limitless geometry, And with
Look at that
Lumen,
movie quality
you have
shit,
fully
man.
dynamic lighting and global illumination, all running on a PlayStation 5.
Ooh, motherfucker! They showing out. They like, man, fuck all the big talking, all this blah blah blah. Look at this plastic and the fan and everything, the glowy lights. Check out the game. Check out the capability. That's crazy. So yeah, they, again, Glam, their team that produced the game engine.
And this doesn't need to be constrained to small rooms.
It's
It can
wow.
stretch all the way to the horizon.
It can't even talk. This is just too
It's
good.
open. Don't fail me now.
Oh, they're showing that fast. Oh shit, they're showing off that fast streaming capability. Look at how fast this shit is moving, y'all. That's what they're showing off. PlayStation 5 utilizing that SSD that is not currently on the market, that the Xbox One or SX will not have in it. That was incredible. Remember they showed that on the Spider-Man game, how fast he could move through the city without having to worry about loading, you know, popping and all that. LOD, you know, shit loading in a distance. That's why games run at a certain pace, because they have to keep you at a distance. But if you only move that fast, the game can pop up those images quickly, or have them already popped up in full detail already. That's impressive. Now that's some shit. Yeah, they're behind. I knew they were behind on their audio.
There you go. The Unreal Engine 5 is real, and that was the first real-time footage of something running on the PlayStation 5 as well. Such an amazing day, I think, for gamers.
That is
to get a
real,
glimpse at, where games are
real-time
going next.
footage,
and
yo.
now
That
it's
is
my
not
honor to be joined
CGI.
by three guys from Epic to talk a little bit about today's announcement. Of course, we've got Tim Sweeney, Kim LeBerry, and Nick Penwarden. Guys, thanks for joining me here virtually. This is
Glam, they'll go ahead and explain
a really
it.
Big and exciting day. I mean, I think I just was so blown away when I saw this footage about what UE5 can do. And Tim, this is, I know, a special moment for you to have, you know, put a 5 on this Unreal Engine. I remember the first time you showed me the original Unreal Engine. I think it was like 1996 at E3 at Marriott Marina Del Rey. And I was looking back last night at like the old Next Generation magazine cover with like, can you believe this is what a PC screenshot of the original Unreal Engine, how far we've come. Tell me, I mean, you know, this is a big moment for Epic, but what does this mean to sort of the company right now to be able to, you know, debut the first PlayStation 5 footage, but also, you know, introduce, you know, a new numbered version of Unreal?
Crushed him with this shit.
Well, this really is a generational leap or more in technological capabilities. And the hardware that Sony is launching is absolutely phenomenal. Not only an unprecedented amount of graphics power, but also a completely new storage architecture that blows past architectures out of the water, and it's far ahead of even the state of the art and the highest end PCs you can buy.
Right.
And so, with Unreal Engine 5, we set out to build a new generation of technology that empowers creators to create photorealistic scenes that are indistinguishable from reality, and to do so with a very high degree of productivity. Right. I mean, there are two problems in game development. Right. One is the features needed to achieve complete realism. But the other big problem is just the cost and time it takes for an artist to create a major new piece of content for a next generation game. And so Unreal Engine 5 attacks both of those problems. We have the nanite system for virtual geometry, enabling sub-pixel geometry, which is imperceptibly different from the full high quality assets, so the movie quality assets that were originally scanned. Also the Lumen, the real-time global illumination system, not only to bring unprecedented quality and lighting to the environments, but also to free artists from having to worry about the details of lighting their levels, and make all of these trade-offs in static lighting versus dynamic lighting. And so we're really trying to empower developers here, and to enable developers to create a new generation of experiences that are both unbelievably realistic, but also economical and practical for them to create without having to have a 1,000-person team.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, when you look at that footage, in 4K, I mean, just the level of detail is absolutely stunning.
Get the fuck out of here.
Kim, maybe you could break down a little bit of this, sort of visually what's happening that makes it look so incredible. Because I know you've got a couple of new systems that you're really proud of, and maybe talk about Nanite and what that is and how it works and how it's going to kind of shape games moving forward.
Okay, so Nanite is a new geometry system for Unreal Engine that lets us get down to almost sub-pixel levels
I've
of
been
detail
over
on the screen.
on the PS5.
You know, it's capable.
It's a
It's
wrap,
possible
son.
because we have a new generation of hardware that really.
Now remember this. I'm gonna go ahead because I know we ain't gonna understand what he's talking about with the Nanite stuff. Okay, so first, Glam, I want to say this again. That was a demonstration made by the developers of a game engine. So basically, I've talked to you about a game engine. The game engine is basically what all your favorite games run on. You know what I'm saying? So Unreal Engine is one of the most popular game engines, that developers tend to build their games on top of. So they're just demonstrating what one of the game developers can make their game look like, with this new engine. They do make their own games. They make Fortnite and all that stuff, but, whatever. So anyway, let me tell you guys something. I've been rocking with PlayStation with the new one. I mean, I see where they're going. They've already made spectacular titles, and I know they know how to build hardware. You know what I'm saying? They're much more sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? They've been going against the best in the game. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gonna let this shit slip through their fingers. When it comes to this. And this is a This is a demo made by Epic Games. Okay. Imagine what Sony's going to do with their own first-party titles, man. Just think about that for a second. We know they're not going to bullshit us when it comes to a fucking game looking good and playing well. We know that. It's not a question. We don't have to worry about that. But now think about how much better that shit's going to be. People are slipping on that speed, the potential of what it means for speed, efficiency. Thinking that don't mean that you just loading the game up faster. No, this is everything, all the assets, how much you can put into the game, how fast you can manipulate whatever's going on in the game, all that shit. Speed is extremely important. This is why I was saying that what they're doing with Stadia right now, just loading games fast, is just the tip of the iceberg of what they're going to be able to do with speed efficiency. This is on closed box hardware.
Can you guys maybe break down
They said this shit running at 4K. What the fuck? On a weak ass PlayStation 5 for real? The weak ass PlayStation 10 teraflop? What? 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 Shit, fam.
To have
Let's let them talk.
Responses to light.
Read y'all comments over here.
Everything from from large-scale open-world types of games, with day-night cycles, being seamless transitions from indoor to outdoor. It's it makes lighting one of the things that the developers don't have to worry about, and it's a freeing technology. Not only does it mean more real-time lighting in games, but it also means there's a large set of problems that were very tricky in the previous generation. Developers just don't need to worry about. So I think you're going to see a much wider variety of types of games.
Told you, fam.
Taking advantage of Lumen and taking advantage of Nanite. And
they ain't wasting no.
One of the core elements of every new generation transition is new hardware capabilities with an order of magnitude improvement over previous generations enable entirely new types of games to develop. The Battle Royale genre didn't even take off until the current generation, where you finally had enough computing and graphics power to enable a 100-player game, with very, very high fidelity encounters. This new generation of technology that we're building with Unreal Engine 5 and that Sony's empowering with PlayStation 5 will enable entirely new types of game experiences that we can't even anticipate yet.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk over the past couple of weeks about the next generation and kind of will the leap be as great as previous generations? What are the types of things we're going to see? I think this demo, at least to me, is the first kind of real-time example of something that really grabs me. And I just want to confirm, what we're seeing there, that's all, you can actually play that with a controller? That's not kind of frame dumped or anything? That's actually playable?
It's a fully playable demo, and
Wow.
we plugged in a recorder into
Told
the
you,
back of
Storm.
the PlayStation 5 dev kit and recorded the signal that
And
came out over
recorded it.
HDMI. So it's a totally live demo.
Told
and
you,
it's
dude.
replayable, and
That's
it's a
real.
little bit different every time you
Unreal, the team at Unreal,
Wow.
when
No,
their
'cause, I mean,
engine
that flight
demonstrations,
sequence,
they
right, that's what's so
always
exciting to me.
make
It's like, this is,
real-time
real-time
experiences. Yeah.
footage. So what do you
So
guys
I
think?
knew
I mean,
that
when
was
people say,
real-time.
like, what is the leap of this generation going to be to sort of, previous generations from like PlayStation 3 to 4 and whatnot? Is it any different this time? Is it going to be greater, less, or we don't know yet?
I think the sense of immersion, one of the great things about playing games is you can transport it to places that you could never go in the normal world. This level of lighting and detail really gets you to a point where you're feeling like you're inside a movie set. Things are so realistic, and it's gonna aid the storytelling. I think that the sense of immersion.
Exactly, Storm. This is exactly what I'm saying. If you can get this in a closed box machine, bruh, like I've been saying, we are just seeing the beginning. We are seeing the old model being done on Stadia right now. This is going to be bananas once they really start building around what this machine is built for. It's crazy. What's going on, Raph Gaming? My man, Raph, how you doing, fam? Yo, losing my head over here with this incredible presentation from Epic Games running on a PlayStation 5, a Sony platform. Heads blown off all over the board, man. Ain't nothing else to talk about when it comes to what's powerful, what's capable, and what matters. This team, they make the best in game engines. They would never waste their time on the lesser platform. Okay? Let's just put it like that. They wouldn't waste no time on the lesser platform. So, again, teraflops, it's not what you think it is. Not you personally, but what these people out here are saying. Oh, they teraflop, bruh, it's an all-around design. Not just about the damn teraflopage. So, and Xbox, of course. I can't wait
What's your take on what you're showing here? How is
to get
that
that PS5
to other systems?
and bring it on in.
Seeing is that will that run on the Xbox Series
I appreciate
X?
you,
Will
fam. I
it run on
appreciate you
PC?
coming
How
through
will
and
it be
showing some
different?
support,
Can you guys
fam.
give us some context on that?
Well, I mean,
Facts.
Unreal Engine
Thanks,
5
Glenn.
is going to run across all of our supported platforms.
Yes, TGOS,
Current generation consoles, as well as mobile devices. One of the key features that we've been working on is being able to build content once and deploy it across devices. So on higher end hardware where we can support directly, we'll be able to render scenes at the fidelity that you just saw, like on PlayStation 5. For, say, an Android or iOS mobile device, what we will be able to do is have tools that help to scale that content down, so that you'll be able to take the game that you built at the highest fidelity level for console and bring it to all other devices.
Tim, do you have a sense between sort of all the Xbox, PlayStation, all these other systems, sort of they make somewhat different choices also.
TSI all day, you already know what it is.
In both.
Let me see if I can refresh this and catch their voices up. Maybe it's just me. Hold on. It's kind of annoying. There it is. Okay.
And most importantly, this is what's possible in the absolute best hardware that's going to exist, at the end of the year. But these experiences you build, we will help developers scale down to every device that exists in the world, and we really hope to empower all developers to do what we've done with Fortnite in this generation, which is build absolutely no sacrifices, high-end console game, and then bring it to every device, including scaling it down to iOS and Android devices from years ago, so that we can reach a much larger audience of gamers than just the hardcore, some 200 million console players in the world.
So Kim, I know a lot of gamers around the world watched that footage and said, wow, I want to play that, but I'm sure they're also trying to kind of extrapolate out of that, since it's this is not a game, it's a demo.
It's definitely not coming out.
How their games are going to feel different in the next generation. And one of the things that I really took away from it was that flight sequence at the end, which was just incredible, and with the sort of the rubble coming down and things moving. Could you maybe talk about sort of how the game experience might change with UE5? Sure, it's going to look, visually more beautiful, but how is it going to play different?
So traditionally on this current generation, if you wanted to make a photorealistic environment, the way that people do that is they bake lighting into the environment. The problem with that means the environment is not dynamic. You can't move things around. You can't incorporate user-generated content because
I'm
you
sure
don't know
got
what it
Stadia
is prior
in
to
mind.
shipping
They're
the
going to
game.
want their
But
engine
with
on
this
Stadia.
technology, with the Lumen
doubt.
technology and Nanite, it means that worlds can be super rich and super dynamic. So not just destructible components, but mutating components and things that change beyond the release of the game. Every day, an environment could have grown and changed, and that can all be calculated live.
And does that extend to I assume destructible environments and whatnot, and allowing people to sort of, really that sequence in the flight where you sort of, saw the sort of tower crash down or whatever. That felt to me, I just hadn't seen that level of detail in a game like that. And some games like Uncharted or whatever sometimes have big destruction moments, but it felt like that was so detailed and so realistic. Is that partially because you can now move the environment more in real time?
Yes, and even effects like when we open that big dome where all the statues are, the light just floods in and bounces all over the place. You really, the way you would have had to do that in the past is you would have to cheat. And now it can be fully dynamic. You can blow a hole in the sky and the light will come through, and even choose randomly colored lights. If you put them into the scene as a player, then they're going to have an effect on the whole world and it'll still look realistic.
So in the past, you could get that effect, but it would have to be sort of pre-calculated, I guess? Is that how it worked?
Yeah, exactly. And even if you want to, if you're saying you're in a dungeon and you place a light, you see you've got a candle that you happen to have in the game and you place it, that will bounce around corners. So you can explore with limited light sources, and the old-fashioned gag of having a flashlight beam isn't what you need anymore. You can actually use light in really interesting ways.
Yeah, and even beyond games, Unreal Engine has been applied to so many amazing aspects of entertainment. Of course, I think everyone knows The Mandalorian. I think everyone knows The Mandalorian, how that used Unreal Engine, and there's the Weather Channel. There's so many other uses of UE. The Weather Channel. There's so many other uses of UE. Can you guys talk about how sort of UE5 is going to
It's not for Stadia specifically. This demo is actually running on real time now. On the PlayStation 5. So that was unlike anything I've ever seen before, and supposed to be running in 4K. That only bodes well for Stadia, because Unreal Engine is going to be on Stadia at some capacity. But this demonstration was running on PlayStation 5. But yeah, it's just for next gen in general.
So one of the great things about Nanite is that it finally allows content creators.
Mind blown. I feel you, Carl. I feel you.
So there really won't be a difference. If you're building an environment for a film,
if this comes to Stadia, I will pass out, play all day, then pass out again. I heard that, fam.
The same way now. And that was honestly,
I heard that.
We had so much exposure.
8K assets, right? And this is again why. Who was talking about it? I think MM was saying. Yeah, MM was saying, and I think Trez Rector was saying that they believe that Stadia is gonna be out with 8K. 120 frames by the end of the year. Ridiculous. This engine will be used on all platforms. Right, Ashes, for sure. Yeah. This demonstration was on the PS5, just to be clear, but yeah, the engine itself is definitely for any platform. They're trying to hit everything. You know what I'm saying? Like they have in the past,
Yeah, and in fact, actually, Quixel, that's also part of Epic. Their assets, they come when you take an asset from the Quixel store. There is a movie quality version that would be used in movies. I guess they were involved a lot in the Jungle Book movie a few years ago, and many movies today use Quixel assets. And you
can tell this guy he's a visual person. He's like seeing everything when he talks about everything. He actually visualizes it as he's talking about it. I like that. I like people like that. I'm very visual myself. I can see what I'm talking about in my mind. It's in front of me, and I'm like talking and moving my hands and thinking that it's right there. I like that. You just know he's really into what he's talking about, and he knows what he's trying to get across. It's awesome. I love seeing people like that.
Bringing their games from UE4 to UE5,
very visual.
And in fact, we will be doing that ourselves with Fortnite. So we will be shipping Fortnite on next generation console on UE4, and then next year we will be bringing Fortnite to UE5 as well. So we'll be testing out that experience of bringing a game along from UE4 to UE5 and making sure the transition is manageable.
Appreciate that, Raph.
Wow.
That's
yeah. Fortnite obviously is such a phenomenon, as you mentioned earlier, Tim, with battle royales, but also I feel like Fortnite has turned into really.
I'm so glad they showed this. I'm so glad they showed this. I was literally about to say shout out.
If you guys could talk a bit about that.
Man, I was just about to say shout out to fucking the team at Unreal for making this fucking Travis Scott concert, yo. I've been to a Travis Scott concert live. That shit go hard, and it's psychedelic than a motherfucker. This was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I thought this was gonna be crap, lame, nonsense, just something for the kids. This shit was amazing, man. No bullshit, bullshit.
Absolutely.
This was fucking incredible,
right
man.
Good
shot, man. Good shot. I have to give a hand clap to them on that one because the artists, the designers, everybody just went crazy on that, man. They went bananas. Crazy. Damn, I was just about to say shout out to them for that.
Being able to move directly to games in the future. Right now we've brought Marvel content into Fortnite and Star Wars content into Fortnite, and each of those processes started with rebuilding their movie quality.
Ray, that's what I wanted to say before they actually popped up. What was in my head. Yo, Ray, a GTA using this engine would be bananas. I don't think it's gonna happen because Rockstar, I mean, they like to be self-contained. They got their own engines. They're developing. I'm sure they pumped millions into their new engine. But it will be incredible if they use this engine. I'm pretty sure they don't want to share the bread though. They got their own engine. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they're using Unreal. Before I put my foot in my mouth, let me make sure, because I'm pretty sure they use their own in-house developed engine. Let me go ahead and let it
play a role in supplying creation software to all of these different industries. We're going to help everybody reach consumers with real-time 3D content. When General Motors released their Corvette car configurator for the 2020 Corvette, it was powered by Unreal. It was running in the cloud, and you could go there and you could configure your car right then. But that was disconnected from the rest of the gaming world. The next step with all of those types of experiences is to enable them to author that content for all their internal work, whether you're building.
Right. Yeah. That's what I thought. So their game engine that Rockstar uses is their in-house engine. I remember. I don't know why I didn't just be so firm on that. It's called the Rage engine. It's the Rockstar Advanced Game Engine, and I remember they built that up around GTA 4. They had their own ragdoll and character model movement and real-time interaction and stuff like that, like in between the character responding to the world. Like if it bumped a wall, the character model bumped a wall, it would actually, respond to the bump without having to be pre-animated or something like that. It just happened in real time, shit like that, all this other stuff. So I'm sure they're iterating on that engine. I would imagine so anyway, but it still would be incredible to see them have something to this level. I can't wait to see what they bring to the table with their next generation effort. And I'm sure GTA 6 is going to try to take full advantage of that coming out of the gate. So very exciting stuff. But that was a good shout, though. I like that one. That would be insane.
It's a world that's not going to be powered by advertisements that pop up and annoy you. It's a world that's going to be powered by awesome content that these companies make available to power your entertainment experiences. And we're blazing this path to some extent with Fortnite, but there will be a lot of other games heading in this direction, a lot of them powered by Unreal Engine. And I think this is the next step in the entire digital content industry, not just gaming, but the whole thing.
I couldn't agree more.
Facts.
It's so exciting to feel that games are going to be at the center of this. But as you said, I think, this, like those shared experiences that you're having in Fortnite, even, a concert experience, there's no gunplay or combat involved. It's just a shared kind of experience, which is so compelling. And as you said, powered by Unreal. And then when you think of, as you said, those movie assets and all the other assets coming together in a world, it's really exciting. One thing I wanted to ask you about was the content creation path, because we've seen a lot, especially in Fortnite with creative mode and a lot of fans of Fortnite starting to build levels, and obviously UE, you guys I think have really focused on kind of making it accessible, lowering the royalty rates for kind of upstart developers. Can you maybe talk a bit about sort of the your vision of kind of how easy it is to build something in Unreal? I mean, are we going to get to a level where it is sort of like a Photoshop
looks like
where
a
you can
real
kind of just jump in
background.
and build a game, or what is that barrier to entry going to go down in the next generation?
Who's
Epic is working to address the whole range of content development scenarios, all the way from your AAA game developer or your feature film in Hollywood being produced using world-class photoreal assets, all the way down to indie game experiences and content creation for the 100 million people who want to build stuff but aren't professional modelers and haven't had training in that.
This man is in one of his
and the
rental
continuum of
homes.
experiences spans Fortnite Creative, which has been used by over 100 million people, all the way up to Unreal Engine 4 and the Unreal Editor, which is an insanely powerful piece of software that's actually pretty complicated to learn. But over time, these tools and technologies will be coming together in some exciting ways, and we're not ready to talk about all of it yet. But Epic is really thinking about and putting a lot of effort into addressing the entire continuum of content development and content deployment scenarios.
That's fantastic stuff, right here.
We feel that the state of the world is a little bit broken right now. If you look at the app stores on smartphones, you have 250,000
Carl, thanks for the new sub. Thank
games,
you, fam.
each
Thank
competing
you
for the top 10 charts, where
Thank you for
virtually
subbing.
all of the
That's
sales
what's up.
occur. And you have a small number of winners and a whole lot of losers in that way, and it's not a fair situation for game developers. And you have a lot of amazing games that just get lost because they haven't been discovered. More and more we want to enable content creators to reach the audiences within existing games. And this has been part of the industry since the days of Quake and Unreal Tournament, when user mods became possible, and we and id Software released our first tools so the community could start building their own stuff. And now it's reached a scale of hundreds of millions of users. If you look at what Fortnite is doing, and Minecraft and Roblox enabling user content creation, but I think right now you have two separate worlds, right? You have the professional tools of Unreal Engine and Unity, and then you have the tools for the masses in Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, and they're really not connected anymore. They're not connected at all. And the next step is to cross over and to enable all of the content tools to reach all of the customers and all of the ways that they play games. And this is something that we're thinking a lot about, and we'll be doing a lot of work on in the coming years.
It's awesome to hear. We've talked a lot, obviously, about like graphics and lighting and things that are very connecting people, even cross-play, but also finding ways to kind of bring communities together. And I guess some of that's tied to UE5, but also it's just a general platform approach. But can you maybe share a bit on kind of your vision on the other aspects of Unreal and Epic and how that's going to sort of evolve over the next few years too?
Oh, sure. Today we're showing Unreal Engine 5 for the first time, but we're launching the Epic Online services to all developers in the world across 5 platforms right now, and you can download the Epic Online Services SDK and use it right away. What this is the set of all of the online features that we built for Fortnite, including cross-platform friends that span 7 platforms, enable players to connect together with all of their friends everywhere. Despite the different account systems and friend systems that exist on each platform, on the console platforms and on Steam. And we're opening it up to all developers for free. And the goal here is to help all developers work together to accomplish what we accomplished with Fortnite, and to build a cross-platform social ecosystem together with all of the other developers in the industry, right? Instead of players being siloed into the one platform they're playing on, we want them to be able to reach all of their friends everywhere, but also build up friends across multiple games. And that's the really interesting thing about the Epic account services that we're launching. If you choose to use Epic accounts in your game, then you can reach the entire Fortnite player base, which is over 350 million accounts worldwide. And more importantly, it's 2.2 billion social connections between players. When 2 players become online friends and start playing together, those friend connections now persist across games, from all of the different publishers who choose to use these services. And so, it's the most open set of services that have been launched to date, and it really helps to bridge the gap. That's existed on all of the other platforms.
That makes you want to play Epic Games all day.
Until recently, it was really only Epic, EA, Activision, the really big companies with a huge set of development resources that had the capability of building that sort of thing. But now this is open, and it's approved by all 3 of the console makers for use on their platforms, and it's ready for all game developers to adopt. And so we're really trying to help the industry get to a better place. And we think, the core of the game industry are these 300 million hardcore gamers across high-end PC and console. But there are billions of gamers worldwide, and I think the next stage of the industry's growth is going to come from connecting these audiences, not with low-end casual games on one set of platforms and high-end games on another set of platforms, but getting all of the players to play together and enabling all developers to release their games on all platforms.
Sounds like what Stadia is doing. What they want to be doing
I
anyway.
think that's such an interesting idea that
So you heard he just announced they calculated down the number of core gamers to 350 million. 300 exactly right there. Yeah, exactly, Storm. He was hitting right where I was hitting what he said right there. So that's a big number, but I mean small potatoes in the grand scheme of things. But the beautiful thing is that we're all being connected. We're all being able to play alongside with one another, despite what platform we're on. That is a big deal, because I should still be able to enjoy games with my friends, even though I don't want to buy the product from this company. I don't like your product, man. I don't want your product. I just don't care for it. Doesn't mean I don't like the person that's still playing on the product. I like them. I still like to enjoy my game with them, but I just want to play it on something I prefer. You feel me? And so that's just a big deal. We need that. I love how Google's taking that initiative. I love how Epic is. All these different companies are making a big deal about getting past the walled garden, if you will, with their games. So awesome shit.
Start playing on PC, then you create an Epic account. Then if you go to Xbox, then you can log in with your Epic account on your Xbox. And so this isn't a walled garden. Rather, it's an attempt to connect all of the different services.
Didn't I just say something about the walled garden?
Some of which have different degrees of openness. And I think that's really going to be freeing for the industry. It's going to mean that everybody can talk to everybody else, and there's no one company controlling the whole thing. Rather, it arises as a result of the cooperation between all of the different companies in the ecosystem, who finally realize that they can grow better and build better businesses if, instead of trying to let players into their platforms, they enable their players to connect with all of their friends across all platforms. Because we have a lot of devices in our lives, and everybody who has an Xbox or a PlayStation also has an iPhone or an Android device. To really enable the next generation of industry growth, we've got to be able to connect all of these users with all of these friends and set aside kind of the old feuds that defined previous generations of console business.
Wow.
So with everything you're describing, I think of a show like The Mandalorian, which we all watched and loved. But
yeah. It's just, I don't know, maybe I have the ability to kind of read moves a bit further out and stuff. I'm not always right, of course, but I just kind of see what people are actually going for, what would be good on a business side of things, also on a consumer side of things, also on a creative side, because not everything is just about business. Sometimes the business side of things, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Just the people who are the creatives that know what they're talking about, and the business people have to figure out how to make that profitable. They have to get their heads around it first and then make it profitable. So I guess I'm more on that creative side, where most people would think in a traditional sense of how things should be for the sake of dollars. I think like the creative, where it's like, well, you're only seeing what currently works. I'm seeing what could work even better. You know what I'm saying? What you hadn't looked at yet. I'm around the corner. I'm peeking around the corner, So I've gotten used to that way of thinking. And, here we are, man. Look at this stuff, It's going to be incredible. And like I said, if you don't believe anything else I say, just know that what Stadia is going to be doing for the industry is going to be major. These companies, again, we're talking about the walled garden situation, not wanting to, I'm going to let him just kind of run real quick. We're kind of, I know it's kind of important stuff, but we can let it go for a bit. but not wanting to have these walled gardens, you know. Stadia, what Google wants to, they definitely want people to be in their ecosystem. They definitely do. Obviously, they're going to want as much business on their side of things as they can get. But it'll benefit them to allow you to play with anybody. Because if you can play with anybody, you're less likely to leave the platform. First of all, if I don't have to worry about, oh, I can't play with my friends on Xbox or PC because it's a Stadia, you know, or PlayStation or whatever, you know, because it's Stadia, well, I gotta go get that then, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Fuck Stadia, I ain't gonna deal with that. I'm just gonna go over here and deal with, you know what I'm saying. Either way, it's better for all of them. Whoever they've got will stick around. If they like it, they'll stick around. You just make sure to provide a great product. You make sure your platform is great. The games will take care of themselves, but if your platform is trash, then you will lose customers. That's real competition. You see what I'm saying? Not all these tricks and all this nonsense. Of course, creating exclusives are a great thing. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't personally see anything wrong with that. That's them getting their own artists, them standing behind their own product and creating something special for you to enjoy. That is why exclusives are important, because it shows that the platform holder gives a fuck about their platform and their consumer base. So there's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to third-party games, third-party experiences, we should be able to share all of that. And so again, if you let people do it on your platform, if you let me as a Stadia player play PUBG with console players, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, oh man, PUBG's on Stadia, this is great, but then, oh, you can't play with none of your friends. Ah man, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and get an Xbox. Forget this Stadia thing. You see what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I'm sticking with Stadia. I'm good. And so on and so forth. But again, with the graphics potential, with the way they're gonna be rendering games, developing games, at the rate and the speed, the amount of involvement the players are gonna have in these new games being developed moving forward, it's crazy. Oh my God, look at this fucking render.
You know, movies yet in terms
that was
of
back in the day,
but I'm sure you guys are pushing on that too.
So, and again, the spectatorship, how people are going to, and look, you like how I think, facts. I appreciate that. But you know, the way that the people are gonna be able to spectate and engage in these games, it's hard to put into words. But again, the name Stadia itself, you know, it has to do with exactly that. It's about arenas, stadiums, you know what I'm saying? Where there's the viewer, the player, and the builder of the game. You know, the person who created the game, the person who's also showcasing, you know, because you got the people who are running or how do I put this? The people who are broadcasting. There you go. You know, you've got the creator of the game, you've got the player of the game, you've got the broadcaster of the game, and you've got the spectator, all in the arena, all in the stadium or the multiple stadiums, Stadia. You know what I'm saying? All happening at once. This is thousands of people in one space at any given time, and millions, you know, potentially outside of that arena, you know, being able to watch this go on. But people will be able to interact even though they're not actually playing. They'll be able to interact with the player. The developer will be able to update the game live in an instant while the player is engaging. Right there, the developer can tweak the game and see what the player will do, you know, or allow the player to have some sort of influence on the next stage of development in a game in real time. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that motherfuckers don't, man, I'm done, man. I'm gonna just let the shit play out and y'all gonna see. Just remember this shit, man. I'm telling you. And the way that the worlds they're showing, this is early shit, man. This is early shit. It's amazing, but it's early shit. Again, this is them utilizing the old model of game development and putting all this new technology on top of it, saying, look how much better we can do what we already been able to do. Wait till they start doing the shit they've never been able to do ever. Just saying, man. Just saying. It's exciting. It's exciting shit, man. God damn it, he just said exciting.
And have all of this new power in their hands.
What I see it as, it's a game, but it also feels like a platform in a way that it's enabling, these other.
Hello, I'm 6'4" and I have a PhD in gaming.
Creative, and obviously we started to see, other experiences with.
I've been at this shit for a long time, my man.
Around it, so it feels like it is. This,
I ain't got a PhD, but I am a PFG, motherfucker. You feel me? Straight up.
I mean, people have used the term,
love this,
sort of metaverse, but is that sort of
y'all need to watch that? Y'all haven't.
Fortnite can sort of grow to wherever creators.
If y'all hadn't watched that damn Fortnite Travis Scott concert, y'all need to watch that damn Fortnite Travis Scott concert, and not right now, but after this shit, watch that damn concert. I mean, just the level of detail, in that. Oh my God, the artistry there, man. It's just so good. Watch the damn concert, bro. Watch it. It's amazing.
That's a very interesting.
Those guys is putting in some serious fucking work. I was blown the fuck away.
Problem of how to not limit their experience by the 10 or 100 or 1,000 people on their development team. But
played a lot earlier today, Glam, and just let 6'4" pick them numbers. Where he's silly. Oh man! If you all want great real-time graphics and facial animations, etc. Play Hellblade. Oh, okay, for sure. I hope I'm not the only one who's tried this game. It's a masterpiece. I'd also use the Unreal Engine. Well, I played a bit of Hellblade. I played it on the Switch, so it's not like the most graphical, presentation, on the Switch. But, I mean, the core gameplay to me wasn't that impressive, to be honest with you. The graphics look good, though, I mean, considering. It was impressive for the Switch. It was a little blurry, I ain't gonna front, but what can you expect on that hardware? But yeah, the gameplay for me personally, Storm, it didn't grab me. I'll give it another shot. Maybe I'll pick it up on the PC or something, and see. It is on the PC, right?
I'm sure everyone looks at that and says, "I want to play that game," and I know we're not necessarily going to get it, but it hopefully will inspire a lot of creators around the world about what will be possible. With UE5 and also the next generation systems. So, I feel real excited now about what we're going to get to see for the rest of the year for all these next gen games.
Yeah, so again, guys, don't expect that game to be coming out because it's not a game. It's literally just a demo, but you can pretty much see the future of Tomb Raider. She ain't gonna be doing all that flying and shit, but you know what I'm saying, like just the fidelity. This was awesome. That was fantastic. Oh my goodness. Now, is at the end of the day, they had some other stuff to show up, right? Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. Yo, that was really good stuff, man. And of course, I did turn their stuff down quite a bit, but I mean, you can go ahead and wait if you want all the extra details. You can get all the extra details, man. But that was wow. Let's switch it on over here to the open mic, so we can chat it up. Shit. Oh shit. Motherfuckers busting shots around this motherfucker. God damn, son. So anyway, man, that was fantastic shit, y'all. I'm just excited about this stuff, man. This is where it's at. Let me go ahead and give them a like real quick. Damn, they got 1,200 dislikes. Why? That was great. That was good. I mean, I guess we wanted to see more stuff, but there's more days for the show to air. I don't see why people would be so upset. That showcase of that damn game engine on the PlayStation 5 was fantastic. Goddamn it, I'm not upset by that. I would have loved to see more shit. Yes, but I ain't worried about that. I ain't tripping about that. People just be, man. People just, I don't know. It's over entitled. Yeah. I was like, well, all right, we wanted more of that goodness. Yeah, I mean, sure, but I mean, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the last one was short, so that's why I was like, is it over? Well, okay, that makes sense that it would be, because the last one, they just showed the game. They talked to the developers of the game and Tony Hawk, and then that was it. So I was like, oh, okay, that's how they're doing it, bite size, essentially. People got shit to do. It's hard to get motherfuckers together right now. In these times, I get it. But I mean, that's cool, because we got something over the days. You know, it's not just one big old drop and then it's over, and then we have to like mull over that for a few days. And then we're done. This is cool. It kind of keeps us engaging. I like it. I like it. Torres. Yeah, you feel me? Torres got it. Torres feeling it. You know, that's why the music is chill. We had to chill real quick because, you know, the shots is busting off, fam. They busting shots around here, fam. It's okay. I bust shots back at them fools. I ain't worried about them fuckers. You dig? It's 6'4" life, family. So, you know, I got a lot of cool little announcements and things that are going to be coming up and all that stuff. Just iterative, you know, but just, you know, keep hanging with me. You'll see as things continue. I'm excited. I'm just very excited. Like I said, I've been working hard, man, for y'all to bring y'all some greatness. But this was fun. I think that the Unreal Engine is going to be fantastic. You know, it's just showcasing a lot of what the new tech is going to be able to do. Again, this is showing. Hey, you ducked and shit, right? Right. You feel me? Motherfuckers ducking. Busting shots around this mouth. I feel you, dog. I was like, I know I'm gonna have motherfuckers tripping with this one. But it's just, you know, they're gonna be doing things on an even higher level. And what's look, man. This is again another reason why I was like PS5. That's the one right there. Not only because of the fact that they've done great quality games in the latter years, I would say, of the PlayStation 4. You feel me? But also due to the fact that they built their platform. I mean, the hardware is obviously graphically powerful as fuck. That's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be there. But they build it around speed and efficiency. That's a major thing, man. The fastest SSDs they can come up with within reason, right? That aren't currently on market. That is a huge deal because that is where gaming is moving. You see, with Stadia, it's not even going to be an issue. Speed, you know, rendering capability, all that stuff that's nothing, man. That's nothing. So the as fast as you can get your hard drive or your storage, your SSD in this day and age, you know, the better, because you'll have more longevity keeping up with these big boys that have come into the game, you know. And this is why, again, Microsoft's console is less impressive and why they've been doing the talking coming out of the gate. See, they did all the talking first. They've been doing all this big talk, but they ain't really walked shit, y'all. What have they really shown us? I'll fucking wait. They've been doing all this motherfucking talking. Now, I ain't gonna say the platform ain't gonna be all right or whatever. No, I ain't saying all that. What I'm saying is, it ain't the big boy shit like they talking, man. Motherfuckers that's really doing some shit ain't got time to be doing all that talking, man. Motherfuckers is walking. Like I said, the motherfucker who's really putting in some work, you ain't gonna see that motherfucker. You ain't gonna hear from the motherfucker. And when they come back around that bitch, BAM! In your motherfucking face. Now, homeboy been doing all that running his mouth, acting like he the big shot in the building, and everybody been on his balls. Hey, man, the motherfucker, hey, look, he the only one talking some shit. Hey, the motherfucker over there ain't doing shit. He ain't said shit. They ain't said shit. Now what the motherfucker got to say? Bye, y'all. I ain't need to talk, motherfucker. I've been working. The fuck you mean? Oh, you counting me out? Because I ain't out here running my mouth with this fool? You serious, fam? Me? You gonna count me out for this motherfucker? That's all it takes? So motherfucker go run his mouth and you just gonna count out your boy? No. And one of the major things that they spoke about in this dang interview here, in regards to the technology behind making this game run at the fidelity and at the speed and at the quality and everything else that it was running on the PS5, was what? SSD speeds. The speed that it is running at, man. It's not possible without anything less than what they got going on right there. It's not possible. Now, they can do something similar something close. And they said it. We have the ability to downscale. You know what I'm saying? You have the ability to downscale what the PS5 is doing. That lets you know right there. Oh yeah, it's, you know, not this game because it's a demo, but shit like this, yeah, you know, you'd be able to do it on the other platform. But we'll have the ability to downscale it for them as well. Yeah. They ain't gonna be able to do all of this, but yeah, you know, they'll be able to do a lot of it, you know, something like it, you know. Sure. But this right here, we're giving you the best that we can give you. And the best that we can give you currently right now is the PS5. So we want to showcase our shit in the brightest light we can shine it on. Or shine on it. And here it is. That lets you know you don't have to do much talking. Sony didn't run up in there and be blah 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 and running their mouth. Nah, here's the hard. Just use the hardware. Just go for it. Just do it. That's all we need to do. Just show them what the fuck they want to see. They want to see real-time fucking gameplay experiences that show them something different than what they've seen. And let them know how it's being done. Yeah, that's how it's being done. Yeah. People think that's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no gigawatts in it. You know? But if you're really making something that is impressive, if you're really building something that you can truly stand behind, you would show it, motherfucker. You ain't gonna show me no plastic, no logos, no tear downs. No, we don't need all of that. I'm not gonna do that with my shit. I'm gonna buy that bitch, I'm gonna put it on the motherfucking shelf and leave that bitch there. I don't give a fuck what's inside that motherfucker. Put that shit back together. You're embarrassing yourself. Well, show me the motherfucking games, man. Show me something. Real time, motherfucker. I don't want these cutscenes and shit. Show me some real time shit. In their own venue, they couldn't show you shit. Stop talking. You feel me? So again, I'm more than likely day one on the PS5, and this would be again my first PlayStation ever. Now, don't think just because all the graphic presentation and all that stuff is make. No, I've been on that. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that. So I'm pretty much locked in. You know what I'm saying? Day one on the PS5. And I'm extremely excited about Stadia because anything that this platform, the PS5, will be able to do, Stadia will be able to do in spades and then some. So I'm not concerned. I'm not, oh man, now PS5, oh shit, Stadia going down, oh damn, son. No, I'm not tripping like that. It's definitely not bad for Stadia. This is great for Stadia. But it's even better for Sony. Well, not even better, but I'm just saying even better for them in the sense that this was a showcase on their platform. So that's great for them. Absolutely. Fantastic. I mean, it's, woo, Twitter, the fanboys. I can't wait to hit Twitter and see what these motherfuckers gonna be saying. It's gonna be fucked off right now. Oh, I can't wait to see the backpedaling and pussy popping these motherfucking Xboxes gonna do. Oh, that's basically Xbox Series X gameplay too. That's not a real game. It's not a real game. It's not coming out. It's not a real game. Oh boy, I can't. It's gonna be so fun. The way these PlayStation ponies is gonna be fucking. Yeah, Sony ponies gonna be sitting here wrecking these dudes. This is gonna be entertaining, y'all. I had to get into that for a second because that is gonna be entertaining as fuck. Cause you had a whole show to yourself, motherfucker. You marketed your shit saying you was gonna show off the power of the 12 teraflop base. This music is not appropriate for how hype I am right now. You had all the shit in line. And you showed. I don't even want, you know. I don't. Anyway, I'm excited for the future of gaming, guys. How are you guys doing? How do you guys feel right now? I said this is open mic. I just been running my motherfucking mouth. Let me see what you guys is talking about. It just got me in the feels right now because that's how the fuck you do this shit. You feel me? Just fucking do it. Just show us Some real shit. Stop with the bullshit. And that's what I like about Stadia. Goop came out here and was like, look, motherfucker, bow, this shit work. If you want to fucking support it, see how that shit work, get the motherfucking Founders Edition right now. Play that motherfucker yourself right now. Boom, here it is, motherfucker. What you want to see, some more updates? Pow, 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 update. You want some discount? Pow, 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 discounts. You want some good game? Good game, motherfucker. Get busy. Fuck the talking. Got work to do. You know what I'm saying? That's the fuck I'm talking about. Get to the motherfucking meat and potatoes of this shit. Goddamn unpackage. I'm sitting here fucking with wrapping paper and shit. Get the how much wrapping paper you got over this motherfucker? Where's the goddamn game? I'm done. Okay. All right. Oh, Lord. Okay. I do apologize, you guys. I do apologize. Losing my damn mind. So, where we at? All right. Let me catch up with y'all. Oh, that goodness, that was a while. Right. The trolls are out. I bet they are. They got those dislikes. Oh, okay. You talking about what? Yeah. The Xbox fans. Woo! You wasn't lying, Storm boy. Them boys gonna be going crazy on Twitter. I cannot wait to see the backpedaling and pussy popping. Boy, woo! Them motherfuckers gonna be losing their shit. I can't wait to get a good laugh. Roger Torres, this was talking about wow, right. Where's Batman? Oh, what's going on, Welsh Wolf? I hope you're still here, man. I was in there going off. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping through. Where's Batman? I don't know. Batman does use the Unreal Engine, doesn't it? Oh, okay. I got what you're saying. Well, I mean, be prepared to see that. You know, they can't use Batman themselves because, that's a licensing issue. They got to, create their own generic mock-up for demonstration. That'd be dope if they were able to get away with that, though. Would be insane if they dropped Batman demo next, right? That'd be crazy, yeah. Ah, damn, Glam. Here he goes. Yeah, I was going in. Daddy, they say balls. Get out of the room, son. You already know this is some grown folk shit. All right? So, hey, you can let your kid listen, but you already know what it is. I ain't never made any bones about it. None at all. Why have I never seen this side of you before? Oh, man. This kind of shit hasn't happened in a while. Raph? It gets much better, bro. And worse. You wildin'. Oh, Lord. Used to the brother play Doom, Metro, Zombie Army 4. You gotta put me on blast like that, fam? I thought we was tight, son. Can't do me like that. Hood Denzel with a hint of Samuel. I fuck with that. Hood Denzel with a hint of Samuel. I'm about to put that in a rhyme. Oh, the rants. Yeah, I had to do the rant. I had to. It's just like, damn, man, it's that easy. It's just that easy. It's that easy. But people keep falling for the fucking okie doke, man. That's why I got off the platform. I got off the ecosystem. I was like, I don't want nothing to do with you. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all bullshitting, man. You're doing too much of this and not enough of this. You need to deliver. Bring it. Stop the talking and get to walking. That's it. And Otis from Martin now. You showing off today, boy. Hey, it was one of them days, man. Like, dude, that's what the fuck we looking for. You feel me? Stormhood Denzel, huh? So training day, Denzel meets normal Samuel Jackson. Word. Did he say pussy popping? I said, get out of the room, son. Oh, that's great. I love the comments, yo. Y'all tripping. Otis from Martin. Y'all bugging. I'm sitting here trying to talk to y'all about some real shit here. And y'all tripping on me. Making fun of me right now. No, I don't fuck with you. It's all good. No need to apologize. Your monologue rants are quite entertaining. Oh, yeah. I just saw your post. Good shit, bro. Torres laughing. Derek, what's good? Pussy popping. How'd you know, man? Man, let me tell you. Backpedaling and pussy popping is about to be happening today. Goalposts moving like a motherfucker today. Woo! Man, you remember when they showed them trash ass videos on the again, and it's like this. Not to shit on the games themselves. The developers can only do what they can do or whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. You know, but when you're a platform holder and you've been touting the most powerful this and that, and you talking about you're gonna show some gameplay that's been optimized for the Xbox Series X and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you show nothing, and then the shit that you do show that looks like, yeah, that's real time, is not very impressive. That's not your fault that the developer couldn't do anything to, you know, create a game to the highest level fidelity or whatever the hell. It's not necessarily your fault. But you said you were going to be showcasing fucking badass, super teraflop, big monster eater, goddamn serial killer graphic machine, all this other shit stuff. You know what I'm saying? You've been touting this bitch all the time, all this time. This is your own platform to showcase your own system, your hardware. It's not their fault that you didn't put anything in place either. You see what I'm saying? That's on you. You should have done something better. You don't have it. That's the bottom line. You've been doing all this talking, all this running your mouth. You don't have it. Then the fanboys turn around and say, oh, well, those are games that are going to be running on a PlayStation 5 too. Duh. That's not necessarily what's the deal people are talking about. What people are talking about is where in the fuck is this huge, impressive ass showcasing? That's what they talking about. Nobody gives a fuck that those shits are coming out. Everybody knows that. But those are not what are impressive to us as far as showing us what's next gen, motherfucker. This is next gen. So yeah, you motherfuckers have every right to clown you and use the worst case scenario in your presentation, which was that serial killer dude or whatever. Like, yo, what the fuck? The Joker knockoff. Like, it was, oh, okay. You know, and the best game that you had to show during the whole presentation was the first one, which was made by one person. Like, come on, dude. Like, and you didn't even give them any time. You just like, oh, boom, 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 and ran right through that shit. You should have spent more time on that. That should have been your last game or something. That should have been the game you showcased. Like, really, like, yo, let's go ahead and focus on it. But it really, if you did, it wouldn't really showcase well because it's just one developer. So it looks good while moving around, but if you to really inspect it, it wouldn't really be that impressive. So you couldn't even do that. But here we go, a real-time demo, and it was made very clear. This is not targeted. This is not what's to be targeted on the PlayStation 5. This is not what they're hoping for to be on the PlayStation 5. This is not a demo that's being optimized to run on the PlayStation 5. This is on the PlayStation 5. This is running on the PlayStation 5 right now. And in this video, it's being rendered real-time gameplay. Somebody booted it up, put an HDMI dongle in the back, whatever, and recorded the gameplay. Boom, live. Boom. This is what this is. There's no skating around with fancy wordplay or anything like that. This is real. That's it. That's just do it. I mean, you couldn't do that? No. I don't know, man. You know, so yeah, it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be very fun to see all that bullshit going on. Because you know it's going to happen. I wonder what the fuck they going to say. I know it's not a real game. It's not a game. It's not coming out. It's not a real game. It's running on the what they say? It's running on a dev kit. That's not an actual PS5. I just can't wait to see what they're gonna say. I'm starting to hear a hint of Bernie Mac, huh? Yeah, you know what, man? You guys glam. I mean, I've never thought of myself as one, but apparently I'm a fucking comedian. You know, seriously, because it's just me. This is just, I'm just being myself. I'm not trying to be whatever. This is how I am. You know, I am chill or whatever the case, you know, but at the same time, I like to get lit. I like to get super lit, you know what I'm saying? And hype or whatever. And whenever it comes to my mind, you know, I'll just let it go. I let it flow. Free form with it. You know what I'm saying? Pure and free form with it. So, You know, if a little Bernie came out, you know, well, Bernie's a motherfucking boss when it comes to comedy. That's crazy that would even be said. Damn. All these people that y'all mentioned, you know, those are some outstanding people. But yeah, apparently, yeah, I'm funny as hell. Cause like I said, Glam be dying. What'd you say, Storm? You asked how she be laughing. She be like, Nah, she really doesn't laugh like that, but she do be dying laughing, fam. Like she be dying laughing. So I hope I can bring that same joy to you guys. I hope you guys seriously get to laugh, because I love making people laugh. Not like I don't necessarily try to, but people do, and they think I'm funny. So I love that. I love to see laughter. I love to see the joy. You know what I'm saying? Whenever, and especially if I'm getting to talk about something I love. So I'm getting to make you laugh and have a damn good time, but I'm also speaking real shit. It's not like I'm on some straight bullshit. And I'm talking about something that I love. I talked about this shit for hours. And you getting to get, oh, yes, perfect. Shit, let's do it. Tie me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. Let's do it. So I'm glad you guys having a good laugh. That's good shit. Let's see. People might look at this and wonder, where's the rest of the demo? Where the rest of the demos were today? But I think Epic for giving us a taste of next gen console. Yeah, I mean that was crazy good. I mean, just we don't really need too many more demos, man. We need them games. So work on the games. Let Epic run the demo. You know what I'm saying? Let them work on a demo, because that's what they do. They have a team dedicated to building this game engine, you know, and they can develop a demo around where they know the game developers will be building their games wanting to utilize. Let them game developers work on the games. You know what I'm saying? Like just do that. Do that. If you got to put in that work, do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. We'll get to y'all. We know you coming. You know what I'm saying? But now we know what you getting to come with. You're going to have power like this at your fingertips. Yo, I cannot wait to see. Whew. I cannot wait to see. And then what Ubisoft is going to be doing with that Snowdrop engine. I know that engine has been upgraded to the umpteenth power. I mean, what they're doing with the Division 2 right now is just insane. So I can't imagine. Ooh. And then what's that other game? Beyond Good and Evil 2? Woo! I mean, they were already talking about this type of shit, you know, being able to render shit way out and move fast through the world. They were way ahead of the curve in terms of that technology. So I could only imagine what that's going to be like. I can't wait. Oh, my goodness. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Real talk, I want all the smoke. Xbox Series X, PS5, Stadia. I want it all. I feel you, fam. I feel you. And that's what this, again, you know, the 6-fold Live, you know what I'm saying, is for all the PFGs to hang out from whatever platform that you on. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I'm not fanboying for no fucking body. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know that right the fuck now. So if you expect me to be your fanboy champion, I'm not that. I'm not your fanboy champion. If any of these motherfuckers fuck it up, I'm gonna fuck them up. You feel me? Anybody can hit the chopping block. Anybody can get it. Because I'm about that gaming first, period. And you got to get it right with me. If you're not serving me as a gamer, then I'm not gonna be serving you. I'm not for all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. But as soon as you come with the bullshit, I'm calling you bullshit. That's it. It don't matter. It don't matter. This is pure free form gaming. I move how I want to move, with whoever I want to move with, however the fuck, whenever the fuck. There's nobody holding me. You know what I'm saying? None of that. None of that. So if I don't fuck with it, it's literally because they're not doing something to satisfy me as a consumer, as an end consumer, as a customer, as a gamer. That's it. It's nothing to do with, oh, cause so and so said this or so and so. Nah, it ain't nothing. I don't give it all that. That's all fun and games. That shit to me is a good laugh. And I fuck with the people out there who do it for a laugh, just for the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? Just to fucking crack jokes and have a good time. But the motherfuckers that get serious about the shit and really be trying to lie to people, like literally, that's the shit I can't get with, man. That's the shit that really pisses me off. When a motherfucker is seriously asking a question, they're they're curious about getting into the hobby, into the space, and they want to explore certain avenues in the space because they're intrigued by something they see, and they say, oh, platform X or Y has so and so going on. Man, how does that? And I see a motherfucker lying to them because they're either already on the platform that they're fanboying for and they don't want them to leave, or they want to convince them to go to the platform that they're fanboying for and they know it's not what that person is looking for. That shit fucking pisses me off, man. That pisses me off because you're a bullshitting piece of shit ass motherfucker, and you don't deserve to have the right to talk to nobody, bro, because you bullshit. You're a liar. You're a scammer. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't with that shit. I'm not with that shit at all. You know, so, and it's crazy because you'll see people who's supposed to be reputable, you know, lying, man. I've had this happen to me before, man. I'm on Twitter. I'm like, yo, motherfuckers like literally asking real questions about something. I'm like, yo, yeah, this is how it is, whatever, you know, just make sure this and that. Like, nah, that's a lie. Nah, this is comparable. This is just as good. It's actually better than this. And then it's like, dude, you're lying though. You are literally lying to this person. If anything, just be honest and just tell them the truth and let them make the decision for them fucking selves, man. Why are you lying, bro? I'm not trying to lie on your shit, what you talking about, but you lying on what you making it like I'm some fraud ass motherfucker over here scheming these motherfuckers when that's exactly what the fuck you're doing. And that's stupid because I didn't come into this conversation receiving the question, you know what I'm saying, to lie to somebody. I didn't come in, but here you are trying to shut me down with nonsense and bullshit. I'm not with that shit. Now we can joke and talk shit and have fun, you know what I'm saying, and slap box and all that other shit or whatever, but you literally are trying to take me down, you know, on some bullshit, and I can't have that, you know what I'm saying? So if you one of them motherfuckers, I don't fuck with you. Just let you know right now. You feel me? So, you know, I had to go ahead and put that shit out there because, you know, I need people to understand that. You know, I rock with what I rock with, and that's not fake. It's not bullshit. It's not nothing like that. But at the same time, I move how I want to move, and I'm not being run by any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's about what I like. If I don't like it, I don't fucking like it. If I do, it's a fact, and I mean it, you know? All right, so what you guys talking about? So Xbox didn't show anything. Yeah, exactly. At their event, yeah, exactly. They didn't show anything, fam. They didn't show anything, Torres. People might look at this and wonder, yeah, exactly, okay. Ray said, real talk. Oh, yeah, I got that. Swaggy G was good. Xbox, let's have a disappointing event. PS5, hold my controller. I don't think that, Swaggy G, if you're saying that this was a disappointing event, I don't think this was disappointing personally. I honestly do not think it was disappointing. I mean, I guess we're looking to see some exclusive game or something like that, or the hardware reveal, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, just seeing what the thing is capable of, and then seeing this new engine being announced for me, that was, I guess I've always been into that. You know, I've always been one of those gamers where I guess it really happened for me when Ocarina of Time came out, because I didn't even get like Mario 64 and all that. It just kind of was like, huh? But when I was able to explore the world of Ocarina of Time, that's when I started doing shit that, like, what you do all the time, Storm. When we are always playing, when you and Chase get together, bro, you guys do this shit all the time. You be like, look at the sky, look at the ground, look at the rocks, look at the wall. That's what I used to do in Ocarina of Time. And I know you're like thinking the 64 had horrible textures, but that was like the first time I really got to explore 3D graphics and shit. And I was just like marveling at the fact that this looks different than that. Somebody had to design this. Somebody had to make this rock physically here, and they hid this. And they put these trees here, and this is a mountain, and there's a distance in between, you know, this I forget what the goddamn mountain was called, but the mountain, you know, the volcano or whatever, and where I am now, and I can get from here to there. But then I'm looking at it, and I'm like, that looks different than when I'm actually there. And then when I'm on the top of the mountain, I can see down to the main Hyrulean field. But it looks a little different than when I'm actually there. How do they do that? What are they doing? What is this? You know what I'm saying? What's this graphics? And I always try to like see what's around the corner. Like what are the tricks that they're using? Like how is that actually happening? You know what I'm saying? And I would just like try to break the game and get around stuff to see how the developer did this shit, how the artist put this shit together, you know, and it just blew my mind to see all the little tricks that they were using, you know, that, you know, when the like, I'm just using this game again as an example, when a door would close or a bridge would draw back up or whatever the asset behind it would disappear, you know, it would actually be there. What's behind you is not actually being rendered. You know, that shit just blew my mind. Like, so every time I move my camera, the shit that's behind me is actually popping up. It doesn't exist when I'm not facing it. That's incredible. What the fuck are they doing? How are they doing this shit? So for me, seeing game engines, you know what I'm saying? Seeing the technology behind a game engine like that and demonstrations being ran like that, for me is incredibly exciting. You know what I'm saying? I love that kind of shit, you know? So I thought it was great. And it's showcased on the PlayStation 5. I think it was a great show for Sony. I mean, they didn't have to do anything. Just gave them the hardware to run it on. And it was better than anything for me that Microsoft showed. We already know they're getting all these games. So it's not like we need to see those games running on the platform. They're going to look the same. Show me something unique. Show me something different. And they did that. So I was happy with that. All right. So let's see what we got here. Derek Graham missed the majority of the video, was sleeping. Can you give me bullet points of what they said? Oh man, I hope I covered some of that if because I was just running them out. Crazy funny, cool uncle at the family reunion. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to be, Glam? Okay. Yeah, I guess so. I'll take that. They said Unreal Engine 5 is popping. It's making that pussy pop, Ray. It's making that pussy pop. That's definitely what it's doing. Oh my goodness. This show is too mature. All right. So Christopher Torres says they showed PS5 gameplay. Okay. I believe it wasn't Tomb Raider, Torres, but it was definitely like, you know, looking like a Tomb Raider-esque type of game. But it's not actually a game. It's just a demo. Eddie Bear, what's good, Big Eddie Bear? Just running my mouth, man. 6'4" voice. Yes, you are, LMAO. Okay, I need to catch up. 6'4" all the time, Glam says. Hit the Glam laugh one more time, please. If she throws a shoe at the back of your head. Oh, that's funny. The one-liners be getting me, y'all. Man, that's crazy. This is the best stream of the day, hands down. I appreciate that, Storm. I'm glad you're enjoying this, fam. I'm glad that you are enjoying this show, fam. You know, Ray says, Daddy, what's pussy poppin'? My friend 6'4" said it's a new PS5 game coming out next year. You a damn fool, fam. Oh, Lord. Oh my God, glancing my non-violent over here. Word, I feel you, Glam. I know. I just couldn't help. I couldn't help but conjure the image of pow. Oh shit. Oh. That's where the shots was coming from. Ray, you're a fool with it. Facts. Ray is a damn fool with it, son. Oh my goodness, Real Talk is a very smart person, and he knows his business. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, you know. Yeah, man. I don't think Swaggy is saying it's disappointing. Okay, yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was confused on that. That's why I was like, if you are saying it, I'm not sure. The textures were not horrible at the time. They were dopeness. Yeah. Exactly. In my opinion, at the time, I thought they were incredible because, again, like the PlayStation at the time, it had, in my opinion, it had better textures, but it was so pixelated. You know what I'm saying? That they couldn't keep the textures. There was just a lot of shit that they weren't able to do. I forget what rendering capability they didn't have that the 64 was able to have, but where it kept everything stable. I forget what it's called, but God, I know what it is too, but I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, but N64 could keep their textures pretty much clean and stable, so that it was so impressive to me, you know. And the character models weren't all disjointed and, you know, jumping and popping around. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, yo, this is ridiculous. Like, it was just smooth. Everything looked good. Everything was just, damn, it just blew my mind, man, how much better everything was in that. And you know, and it just, I don't know, it just, that's when I fell in love with the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is truly some magical shit. And so, I think for me, for a nerd like me in that realm, again, I'm not the most technical whizzy guy and all that stuff. I understand a few little things here and there, because man, back then I did want to pop over my N64 and just see what was inside. You know what I'm saying? But now I don't really care too much. You know, I kind of get it. You know, I just want to see what they're capable of doing. You know, I don't get caught up in like, that doesn't just make me go, oh, I'm gonna buy it because look at that piece of, you know, plastic and shit. Like, no, what they're able to do with it. You know, how they master their hardware. You know what I mean? Is what really excites me as a gamer. And then of course, the game itself. It has to be a great gaming experience. You know, but. Man, that just blew my mind back in the day, fam. It just blew my mind, you know. I think it was a damn good show. I know I'm kind of rambling at this point, but it's just that for me. Again, it just sealed the deal for me, you know, with the PlayStation 5. I think what Sony did was this is how you share games on the PlayStation 4. Do you remember that, guys? Do you remember that? That's what Sony just did today with Todd Sweeney presenting the Unreal 5 engine demonstration on a PlayStation 5 dev kit. That's what they did. What's up, Rev? Weekly One said that was whack. Hey, man. Hey, to each their own, fam. To me? Nah. It was definitely not whack. It was definitely a shot at the bow. Pow, motherfucker. Y'all talk all this shit about power, hardcore, biggest, baddest in the game and all that stuff, whatever. Boom. We're going to actually just show something that's never been shown before. You've never seen anything like that before. Ever. Never. Sure, you've seen a setup look like that. I've seen a Tomb Raider game looking like that, as far as, oh, you're in the hills or mountains and shit and you're crawling through spaces and, you know, shit like that. Yeah, but all the rendering going on, the lighting and shit, the speed of which she was able to move, never before have you ever seen anything like that, ever. That's a fact. So to me, that's impressive. That is what we've been wanting to see from these guys. And why haven't we seen it from the most powerful, most badass ever in the game ever to make? So yeah, it was a great move. I think it was a great show. I mean, yeah, Stadia Revolution. Okay, the deck demo was amazing, but the Tim Swindle interview was whack. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, bro, come on now. Yeah, I mean, Tim Swindle. I like that one. Yeah, you know, it's crazy, man. He used to be a real badass. Obviously, he's still badass in terms of having those motherfuckers create that game engine, though. So I'm glad he hasn't lost that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he still brings that. If whatever else he doesn't do right, he still get that motherfucking Unreal Engine right, fam. Damn, that shit is so right. Now I want to see another Unreal Tournament. You know what I'm saying? I still play that Unreal. I got Unreal Tournament 3 Black Edition on my which one do I have? But that game be running like butter. I mean, that game, Unreal Tournament. This is like the one thing I love about what they do with the Unreal Engine is the levels of optimization that they have on their shit are so fucking like fine. I was running Unreal Tournament at like 90, 100 plus frames per second on the Surface Pro. No bullshit. I couldn't believe. I was like, oh yes, oh shit, pow 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 pow, just going crazy on that game. I can't believe I'm playing this game at this speed. Like they just optimize their shit so well and get the most out of the hardware. It's ridiculous. Let me see. Let me see what I got on there. What I got on here, is it that Unreal. Let's see just how I feel. Oh, 75% off the Call of Duty franchise. They trying to get me to buy that first one. No, let's see. Unreal. What do I have? Yeah, Unreal Tournament 3 Black Edition. Man, I'm about to install that bitch on here because I want to see how that bitch run on the Alienware. Yeah, but I was running a game at like I forget. I think it was like at 1080, 720p, one of the two. And I had all the settings turned up. And I know that's a much older game, but just damn, on a tablet computer. Granted, it's the i7, 16 gigs of RAM and all that stuff, but it's still a tablet PC like that. I don't know, man. It was crazy. I was like, man, this is why I love the Unreal Engine, game engines. You know, I know there's several of them, but that's why I love each iteration because they just do so well at optimization, and not just that, but bringing some of the best visuals. Anyway, so let's see what you guys talking about. What's good? What's gay? Graham, man, 6'4", you mentioned pussy popping, and my damn cat pops up and goes nuts when I go to move her to go outside. Got scratched pretty good. Damn. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That pussy cat popping, fam. You know? Straight up. They was like, yo, what's popping? Oh, something popping? What's popping? And then you moved, and I was like, oh, you want some shit? And they scratched your ass up. You should have been paying attention, son. I hope you're okay. Damn. Storm says, to me, it was a glimpse of what we can expect. Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Nothing much. Oh, yeah, we get things you're saying, what's up? Okay, yeah. I'm like, what? Ray, ESO with this engine? Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't think ESO will be running on that engine, though. Let's see. Rev says, yes, the technology was awesome. Can't wait to see Stadia games using this next year. Yeah, it's just going to be incredible, you know, like, man, and their scaling at this point is just, it's gonna be crazy. So you're gonna continue to see greater shit on platforms, from your phone to the Switch to tablet PCs to, you know, the Xbox to the PlayStation to Stadia. It's gonna be incredible, man. And just the level of competition. I mean, what are they going to bring with these other game engines? Because they have to compete, because this is the thing. This is the developer side of the competition, you know, where these game engine developers are looking to get game developers and designers, you know, utilizing their engine. That's a big thing right there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that Unreal is going to take up a big swath of the market, if that's even making sense. You know, just gonna clean up real nice, because this is just it's crazy. And I know their royalties and everything is gonna be great as well. And see, now they got that storefront, so it's like if you put your game on our storefront, you don't have to pay the royalties or whatever the case may be. Like, it's gonna be crazy, man. I just cannot wait to see what these people are gonna bring, because again, it's not just the visuals themselves so much as what's going on behind and what's going to be possible. That, again, remember games like Horizon Zero Dawn, aesthetically beautiful, but when you look at a game like Breath of the Wild, physically way more beautiful and interesting, because you can interact with the world in ways that you just cannot. It's very static in a game like Horizon Zero Dawn. So traditionally, the more visuals, or the more you pay attention to the visual aspect, I guess, of the game world, the less resources you're gonna be able to put into interaction, physics, and shit like that. You know what I mean? You'd have to have more hardware, more power. You know, you have to choose one or the other. Now we're gonna have, you know, kind of the best of the both worlds with this. You know, you can put more into the visual side of things. There's just different technologies you're using, and also have more physics interaction, lighting, and things of that nature, to where the world is not just, it just doesn't look beautiful, but it actually, you can interact with it in a way that further immerses you into the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, Breath of the Wild this generation was the most realistic game I've ever played, because the world was believable in the sense that I felt like I was in an animated world. It just, everything fit. Everything was God, everything. The art style was consistent all around the board. Everything, all the assets looked like they belonged in the world. The character models, the environments, everything was consistent. There's another word I want to choose to say, but I can't come up with the word right now. But anyway, and then on top of that, you can interact with the world in ways that I've never been able to do in games. You know, like, oh my God, like, I know we were able to do some kind of wall climbing in in Assassin's Creed, but the level that they've done, the polishing without all the extra shit around, that game was just And then when the game is more realistic, I expect even more interaction, and when it doesn't happen, it draws me back. You know what I'm saying? And it takes me out of it, so it becomes less realistic, if you feel what I'm saying. And then the animations as well. See, Breath of the Wild was able to get away with its animations because they were fluid. Everything connected really well. I mean, super well. And the characters were animated, so you believe the exaggerated animations and stuff like that. Whereas in a realistic game, when you have animations that don't look human, you know, they look a little robotic or a little bit. Again, it's harder on the eyes. You can pick it up quicker, and you're less forgiving, all right, in what's happening. You know what I mean? And that's again why that was more impressive to me than a lot of these other games that are visually impressive. But that's just on the aesthetic level. I look forward to seeing how they're gonna make that go beyond just the aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean to get out there. Yeah. Derek Graham said, man, I loved Unreal Tournament. I worked for a VR entertainment company. That was fun. We had Unreal Tournament in one of our machines. Worked at Six Flags Great American for them. Oh, no shit. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Unreal Tournament, man, is just, oh, you know what I'm saying? Quake, Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament for me was more my thing than Quake, you know. But like I said, I got Unreal Tournament, the Black Edition, downloaded right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now. It's on the damn thing right now. Look, let me show you. So you know I ain't bullshitting. Oh, shit. God damn. But yeah, as you can see right there, that's that Unreal. You feel me? That's that Unreal right there. We're gonna go ahead and go back. Damn. Oh shit. Yeah, but anyway, you know, I love my Unreal. I love my Unreal, man. I can't wait to get back. I'm about to get back into that after we get off here. I'm gonna get back into that, man, for real. Let's see what we got. All right, so what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Glam, a new one-liner with Ralph. Okay. Rev said, I saw the demo was running 1440p, 30 frames per second. Insane. Is that the the demo, that game there? Yeah, I mean, 1440p, 30 frames per second. That was 30. That was wow. Impressive as hell. Yeah, I agree. That was impressive. I mean, just to be on closed hardware. I mean, that's on a closed hardware. That's not a PC, you know, where you can have an insane level of graphics, processor unit, and PC, you know, CPU and all that stuff. It's a budget box. You know, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X are budget boxes. You know, that's what they are. It's not a shot at them or anything. Not a shot at them. You know, it's not a shot at them or anything. They're literally designed to be something that is more affordable to the general consumer. You know, so to have that kind of level of complexity and just complexity running on a budget machine like that, it's fantastic shit, man. I'm excited. I'm very excited for them because I know Sony gonna tear it the fuck up. I mean, I know their showcase is gonna be, oh my gosh, their flagship titles and shit. Sony about to tear this shit up. You know how long they've been waiting to get movie quality level of visuals? or movie quality assets into their games, and to know that that's possible. This is what they, and not even just movie quality visual assets, but sound quality. Sound quality is just as important, if not more important, in film presentation. You know what I'm saying? So Sony has been working diligently at trying to achieve that level of immersion in their games. You know what I'm saying? And they try to capture you as the storytelling, the cinematography, you know, the level of complexity in their world and character design to be more realistic, you know, or at least believable. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like with Breath of the Wild, it's not real, but it was believable because the world was believable. Everything fit, everything matched, everything worked. It was very meticulously put together to make it a very believable world. Sony does the same thing, and then audio, don't sleep on that fucking audio, y'all. You know, they're working on something that hasn't been achieved in this space. So just be prepared for that, man. It's gonna be incredible. And again, this is all stuff that's gonna be able to be done on something that's not a closed box budget machine. So it's just great stuff, man. It's great stuff. It's great stuff. The highlight of the show. It was the highlight of the show. Well, wait a minute. What did Rav say? Oh, okay. I missed that comment. How does pussy popping get mentioned every 5 minutes? I mean, I ain't complaining. That's because you guys keep bringing it up, and I'm reading down your comments, fam. I'm just reading down your comments. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. I'm gonna read the shit. You know? I'm gonna read it now. That's hilarious. Oh shit. Rap, it was the highlight of the show. Apparently it was the highlight of the show. Rap, she wasn't complaining last night. Says Graham. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Rev says, imagine Halo Combat Evolved running on UE5. Yeah, that would be amazing. It never happened though, unfortunately. I mean, maybe it could happen, because maybe a passion project, you know, from indie programmers. I love those projects, man. Have you guys seen? Let me see if it's still on here. You know what? Let me showcase something for y'all, man. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but y'all need to get this in your lives, man. Y'all need to get this shit right here in your lives. I don't know why I haven't shown this to you guys sooner. Let me show y'all something real quick, man. Because that's the only way that it would ever happen. In my opinion, now I don't know, but it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Let me get through this, y'all. While y'all let me see. If it does cut out, I'm typing. I still haven't figured out what letter it is, but don't go nowhere. Let me see. Okay, it didn't cut out on me. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. 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 Cool. All right, so what you guys talking about? I got some Michelle in a second, but I'm gonna read y'all, catch up with y'all. Ray said this whole chat room is lit. Word, y'all stay lit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about y'all, man. Y'all stay litty in this mug, for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bring out the best in me, man. Y'all my PFGs, pure freeform gamers. You know what I'm saying? We get in here, we keep it pure, we keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? We play on what we want to play on. You know what I'm saying? I love that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody I've seen in this space, particularly the Stadia gaming space, has been fanboying. You know what I'm saying? We all love what we love. That don't mean we can't love that too. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean we can't love it more. Be more excited about what the tech is gonna bring. You feel me? I love that. We play what we want to play. We all gamers in this mug. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just running our mouths. We love the games. You know, as much as we talk about it, we play it. You feel me? We play them. So yeah, love it, y'all. Y'all keep it lit. Now we got to go back to PG-18, y'all. New people are going to be like, what the fuck is beat popping? Oh shit. I mean, hey, look, man. This is my brand. This is me. You know what I'm saying? So thing is, new people come in, you go into the movie theaters, you watch a film, and they got all kind of cursing and shit going on. They got all kind of pussy popping and all that going on too. You know what I'm saying? They got all that shit going on. You listen to a song, they got it all going on, whether it be a pop song, a rap song, a fucking rock song. You know what I'm saying? You look at art and film, illustrate, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a mature audience, and I provide mature content. You know, my entertainment is mature. I that's just something I can't help. Now, I can talk without having to curse every 5 seconds, whatever the case, of course, you know, but for me, I like to relax in that space. Like, you already know, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to say it. You already know what I'm saying. You dig? That's just me. And not to say that I'm not doing that when I'm just talking without having to use profanity, you know, but the thing is it's just like, you know, you go out to a certain space, you know what I'm saying, and you just handle it a certain way. You know, it don't mean it won't still happen. It's just, when I'm at home, this is what I do at home. This is how I am. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so if you come in to my channel and if you don't like it, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna catch everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want everybody. I just want those who fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with me, then I fuck with you. If you don't fuck with me, I'm not trying to chase you down. I'm not looking to be somebody I'm not just to get the attention of everybody, the positive attention of everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to be myself, present a brand that represents me and what I stand for. And for those who are interested in that and who can align with that, you're welcome. For those who it doesn't, okay, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. No hate, no judgment, no bad blood, no drama, no nothing. It's just, I'm not for you, and that's okay. You're not gonna be for everybody. You're not gonna make everybody happy. I'm definitely not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be losing my damn mind. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing that. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep the pussy popping. Oh Lord. We're gonna have to create a drinking game to this as I replay it. I'm gonna say how many times, every time, you know, we're gonna drink. All right, let's see. I just see a bunch of laughing. I have a headache now. Wait till he reads this shit right here. I'm crying. What? What? It must have already went down. Yeah. Me too. I can't stop. Rain is missing out today. Yeah, I was about to say Rain. I ain't see Rain in here. Yeah, for sure. She sure is. Rav says, hey, what happens in the bedroom stays in the bedroom. Right. I was like, I don't know who he talking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if that's what he was doing, you know, how it's going for him. Hey, that's that man business. You know what I'm saying? He want to put it on Front Street. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Derek. That was a good comeback, Derek. To my who? I never said it was in the bedroom. Word. Hey, that's that man business. If you want to put it out there on the Front Street, let him do it. That's his business to share, you know? Oh my gosh. Good shit, man. Good shit. Storm, y'all can't tell me this shit ain't the most fun we had online in a while. You wouldn't find this anywhere but a 6 Post chat. Word, fam, you know? And so again, this is why it was so important for me to, you know, put in these hours, man, to build this. You know, it's funny. And I was supposed to be showing y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all. Trust me, I'm gonna show y'all. But it's funny because, you know, I had went out and for the longest, man, I had put money up, you know, into getting different graphic designers and things. You know, I know I'm talking a lot about the design, but there's a reason. Because I want to, you know, build the channel in a way that would be more representative of myself and the community as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Every player, not just specific platform of players, but every player, you know, every player in the game. You dig? And getting with these people, first of all, I looked at some of the work that was done and everything looked cookie cutter, fam. You know what I'm saying? Everything looked the same. You know, when you get to a certain level, when you start spending your money and getting people to do, you know, designs for you, everything looks the same. I'm not trying to look like it. I'm not like everybody else. I'm me, and that's it. So I don't want shit that other people have. You know what I'm saying? And to a certain degree, you're going to have certain things. You know, I'm using the same platform, whatever. But you know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to I want my aesthetics to look the same. It doesn't reflect me as an individual, you know. And it is to still be, again, growing and developing. But I ended up just investing in myself. I was like, you know what? I could do this shit myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I was talking to these different artists and stuff. And they just did not get the vision. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't. And a lot of them just weren't as talented as they touted themselves to be, which was kind of fucked up. I'm like, damn, why would I spend my money with you? You can't even do a basic ass job. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I just ended up putting in the work hours, man. And like I said, staying up, late nights, you know what I'm saying? So I can build this and bring this to you guys sooner than later. You know what I mean? Again, not to rush it, because this took longer than I would have liked to have happened. But I got to it. And at this point, I'm actually pretty satisfied with the product so far, But that's why, because I wanted a space to where y'all can let y'all nuts hang, you know what I'm saying? And just to be like, hey, I play on whatever platform I play on, and we can talk about whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever game, we can showcase any game, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And still have love for whatever. You dig? It ain't no silos, if you will, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, all right. And continue to have the same kind of fun that we have, you know what I'm saying? That was so important for me, man, to bring that space. All right, so what you guys talking about here? Derek, or maybe the bedroom, joking. I'm just waiting for lunch. Huh? I'm waiting for lunch from my wife. Hot Pockets, word. His wife came in and said, you said what, motherfucker? You better clean that shit up right now. Oh, shit. Always fun with 6'5". Appreciate that, Glam. Wait for it. He's almost at Glam's comment, y'all. Yeah, okay, got you. Oh, my goodness. Storm, I'm going to have to agree, man. This is the most interactive chat I've seen in a while. Oh, that's what's up, y'all. That's what's up. This is what it's all about for me, man, is the community. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the channel is centered around me as a content creator and, the entertainer and the artist and everything. And again, all this is very personal to me, having this I keep forgetting I'm inside this window, inside what you guys are seeing. But yeah, I mean, I'm sharing that art with you guys. Again, I am an artist, you know what I'm saying? Several different ways that I express myself. And this is just one side like the profanity to me. It's like wordplay, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not just to be vulgar. It's not just to use profanity, just to I'm cool. No, it's just how I express myself, in this form, in the form of language, I guess you could say, music as well, whether it be getting into the production side of things or writing lyrics and performing it, photography, all these different things. There's so many different sides of sixfold life. You know what I'm saying, that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So again, this is just the tip of the iceberg, and community building for me is a huge thing. Being able to bring the best out of people and have those people bring the best out of me, you know what I'm saying, is a huge thing for me. I like to charge people up. I like for people to have vision and see possibilities and go for the gusto, go for the goals and push hard and just achieve, you know what I'm saying, stuff that they've been wanting to achieve. We always face. This is more of the concept of where's my mind at when it comes to why community is so important to me, why engaging is so important to me, why having fun and letting loose is so important to me, because you need that freedom to be able to express yourself, to go to the highest levels that you could possibly fucking achieve, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want that. I need that around me, because that's what I strive to do. You know what I'm saying? So I cannot be in a space where I'm trying to cripple people. You know what I mean? I can't have that shit. Because you trying to cripple me then. And I don't want that around me. I don't need that energy in my space. You know what I'm saying? So I want that. I want people to laugh. I want people to have a good time. I want people to eat. You know what I'm saying? And smile. And just you know what I'm saying? Have a good feeling around me. You know what I'm saying? And feel blessed. You know what I mean? Be blessed. And think bright. Think without limitations and fear of being judged and all that other crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, get away from all that. because it's just so much beauty to behold, so much that you can do, so much that is here waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? And we get too caught up in all these isolations and shit and all this bullshit, fam. I'm so serious. Like it's bigger than gaming. That's for damn sure. But even in the game, any space that I'm in, bro, that's what I want to bring to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I want that same energy for me. I want it back. So you have to give something good to receive some good. So again, that's why I say I appreciate you guys so much, because you guys are a reflection of me in the sense that I must be giving you guys something good, because y'all wouldn't be treating this so well. I mean, this is y'all like this. You guys say it all the time. The chat is so goddamn lit. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you. You know, thank you. You know, you guys do so much for me. You know, seriously. So, man, I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. Seriously. Seriously. Derek says, normally I watch on my TV, so chatting required additional device. Word, that's what's up. Hey, I appreciate that. That's you know, that's another crazy thing, to find out that my show is being aired on someone's television. It just blows my mind. What time we at anyway? Because I got, okay, we plenty of time. Yeah, it blows my mind, you know, because it's like, man, I'm, you know, and that's something I have to think about. I'm like, okay, so I'm designing this. I got to think about how this is going to look on a television, how it's going to look on a phone. Like, I be on every device, like checking the, you know, yeah. But I hope it looks good. I hope you know, it's still something, you know, that's yeah, it looks good, you know, on your television. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Where we at? Okay, Storm. Rock with the mature content is necessary. Yeah, facts, you know. Yeah. We need the mature content. I mean, there's, you know, there's something for everybody, you know. I have the most fun with people that are real and mature. I feel you. That's what's up, Glam. You dig? Project, he bypassed the funny shit. Really? I bypassed it? Let me see. Let me go back up real quick. I did. You might have popped. What the world? I thought I read everything you said. Really? Nah, I think I guess I don't know. Anyway, all right, cool. Yeah, Storm. Oh, he would go back to it. You know, the bro gets caught in the love of the chat. Word, exactly. He noticed if he got really steamy in here. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Glam, yes. Man, if you don't go back up to Glam's chat. What? Let me see. Repost the damn chat. What she said? Somebody retype it. Glam, put it up again, because I swear I done read everything up there now. I don't want to get too caught up in there, because I swear I read some shit that was funny now, especially from you. Let me see. What the world? All right. Leather whips, whipped cream. This motherfucker, Derek, you bugging, fam. You bugging. Ray, amen, brother, for a real rap bird. Geeks can get wild. I hear you. Damn. Raph preached. I appreciate that. We got that today for sure. Last word needed. It won't stop. That's what's up. No doubt. Fake streams make me fall asleep. No bullshit. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's just, you know, I guess it's fake, you know, I mean, it's just a polished, you know, cleaned up, you know, version that they want to reach as many people as they can and not offend anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, in life, for me personally, I just feel like you're gonna offend somebody. It don't matter what you do. You know, you're gonna step on somebody's button somehow, some way. It don't matter what the fuck you do. You can just look a certain way that offends somebody. You could just talk a certain way that offends somebody. You could talk at a certain volume that offends somebody. You could move a certain way that offends somebody. You know, it's just, you can't help it, you know? So it's like, I'm not going to try to offend people. I don't say that to say that you should try to offend people, but I'm not going to spend my time concerned so much about, oh man, is this gonna offend people? Is this gonna make people upset with me? Or am I gonna lose people? Is people not gonna want to talk to me anymore or watch my stuff anymore? Not gonna engage with me anymore? I can't do that. You know, it's just not in me to do that. So, you know, but you know, I think that's what those fake streams are. You know, they just they're trying to catch the largest audience they can, I guess. You know, and I get it. But, you know, hey, I don't know. Derek Graham, again, with the, we do play some wild games, so our likes are definitely not tame. Oh my God. Simba, what's good, fam? What's good? Good to see you up in here. He said, really? I bypassed it? God damn it. I know you playing, fam. I know. I'm just fucking with you, fam. I'm just fucking with you. I know you fucking around. It's just, you talking that wild shit, you know. What's good? What's good, Chase? What's good? How you doing, fam? Good to see you, man. Oh, you did? Okay, I ain't even been on my phone. I've been crazy, and this chat got me hooked right now. I'm gonna check my matter of fact. Let me see if I can look at it over here. Okay, you hit the shots fired sound effect. Storm asked if that was a shoe hitting your head. I said no, that was Get the fuck out. Where the hell did you say that shit? Oh, Lord. Oh, I see it. That's where all them damn laughs was coming from. Y'all crazy than a motherfucker, man. I totally missed that. Yo. I totally fucking missed that. Oh, my God. That's probably because I was ducking my head and all that other shit, and I wouldn't. Yeah, it probably might have been what it was. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all damn fool in this motherfucker, man. Y'all some damn fools, man. Store 6-4 believer that you missed that, fool. I don't know, man. Damn. Okay, what's up? Okay. So Chase, did you wanna like do that after hours, like after I run the show? Is that what you're saying? Let me know. That's what's up. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right, so I did want to show this to you guys real quick, though. Yeah, that shit was fucking hilarious. Y'all some damn fools. Ah, dang. Y'all thinking I'm crazy. They the two craziest ones here. All right, so I want to show you guys this real quick. Because it was something that my man, and this was like, I should have done this like maybe, 15, 20 minutes ago. My man, Rev, you know, Weekly One, he wanted to show, or he was not wanting to show, but he was talking about, in reference to seeing Halo running on the Unreal Engine 5. And I was like, you know, that wouldn't happen. But if there were passion projects done by, you know, indie developers, or not developers, but like programmers and whatnot, you know, having a passion project. Okay, hold on. Yeah, having a passion project. This is something that, God damn it, how do I wrap this up? Because I'm trying to get my mind together. So Rev was talking about seeing, what was it? Halo, I think the original Halo running on Unreal Engine 5. And I was saying it wouldn't happen unless, again, a passion project was done by programmers using the Unreal Engine, which would be phenomenal. And it's possible. And I wanted to showcase this particular game that was made, that has been under development for years, and it works beautifully well, made by, you know, programmers coming together as a passion project. And I need to re-download this again as well and play this. You guys got to see this shit. This is like a wet dream for old boy like me, who's a huge fan of N64. Let's go back over here to this channel or this set so you guys can see this here. Oh, shitty shit. God damn, motherfucker. So what we got here is GoldenEye Source. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with GoldenEye Source, but if not, I want to share this with you. Again, this is a project that has been made by some outstanding individuals coming together over the years, and now they're working on the single player aspect. They've got the multiplayer done. Okay, so you can play this online, motherfuckers, and this is the best version of a remaster of GoldenEye Source. This is 5.0. This is the latest release of the game. Let me bring that down. Okay, check this shit out, y'all. Using the Source engine. Look at this. I don't know why this was never done by a big studio, but look at this. It's incredible. If you are a fan of GoldenEye, you need this shit in your life. Oh. 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 Ah. Yeah. Look at this. I've been playing this for years, man. And just getting better every year. And it's free. You don't have to pay for this shit. It's absolutely free. Bruh. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, GE Source, man. Y'all need that in your life, man. This is the one thing I love about, yeah, exactly. I love about PC gaming that I don't ever want to go away, is the fact that, you know, people can come together and create our dream games, you know, that's a dream game for me. Having GoldenEye on modern hardware, being able to run at high frames, being able to play with a controller, mouse, keyboard, whatever, and it just looks fantastic. And be able to play with people online, all the levels, everything. Like, seriously, Nintendo wouldn't even do that for me. You know what I'm saying? Here it is, and it's phenomenal. I've been playing this shit for years. It's phenomenal, you know. So I don't know, man. That would be amazing, again, to see, if Rev, you still here, to see that running on Unreal 5, to see Halo on Unreal 5. You know, that would be amazing. I would absolutely love to see that. Okay, we're finished. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because that was damn, for real. Hold on. Okay, I'm like, damn, hold on now. All them, y'all put all them comments down just now. Okay, here we go. Best stream ever, Storm says. If you want to chat it up now, I'm good. Okay, word. We can definitely get something done here. Let's see. If not, we can do it later. Okay, got you. But yeah, make sure you guys check that out. If you have a PC, it should be able to run on a laptop, you know, because again, it's using the Source engine, so it's nothing super demanding, you know. But get that game, man. It's free. It's amazing. It's incredible. It's GoldenEye, man. It's GoldenEye. It feels like GoldenEye, but the way it should be feeling, you know, modern controls, you know. It's amazing, man. I just love that kind of stuff. So that's what you made me think about, Rev, when you said that. Yeah. Okay, so you still here, fam. Yeah, that's what you made me think about when you said that. That's how I would imagine it would have to happen, because I just don't imagine that Microsoft with their own IP would want to use a third-party game engine, because they would have to give. You don't think Epic Games is gonna try to get all the money they can from Microsoft? Shit, you know. So yeah, nah. But it'd be dope again to see some independent programmers come together, man, and make a passion project. That'd be incredible, because they can do it. They have done it with several games, and they will at some point do it with Halo. I know it will. It has to happen. I just can't wait to see the Ocarina of Time remaster, you know, happen. I mean, I know there's this guy who's been working on just creating instances in the game in Unreal Engine 4. And they're pretty good. They're really good, in fact, actually. But man, to have a team come together and put that together, shit. Yeah, he got some good. Yeah, he gonna get in here in a second. Let's see. Now I'm interested. Got to be good. Hey, thanks, Glam. Oh, hey, Glam. Okay. Torres says that's where the gun shots came from. I had a new 64 slide. Nice. Oh, that's you was wondering where they came from? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's where they came from. Glam says it's funny. Good damn GoldenEye throwback. Word. Yeah, damn GoldenEye. Yeah, it's a throwback for sure. I got you. I'm tripping. Yeah, Ray. Yes. This looks fun. Like shooters. Yeah. First person. Yep. Yeah, the game was fire. I mean, and again, like I'm telling you, man, Stadia Source, GoldenEye Source, man. Download it, man. Yes, Ray. Download it, fam. Download it. Matter of fact, why did I even close that up? Let me drop a link to that. Let's see. Let me drop a link to that real quick, so you know where to go, what to do. Because there's a couple little steps involved. All right, so here you go. Go to that site, fam. I'm telling you, get the game. It's absolutely free. No bullshit. No nonsense. Nothing, man. Just you do have to have. Well, they'll explain some stuff in there, and it's all free. But anyway. Yep. First person download today. 64. Check your DM. All right. Yeah, that's dope. Rev. Word. Ronil, what's up? Nice wipe. Thanks, fam. Thanks. I appreciate that, Ronil. Thanks. That would be dope to see this upgraded one day. Although it's upgraded, now you can tell they tried to keep Nintendo 64 theme. Absolutely, they got the music. They did some remixes. They got originals. They got, I mean, just everything looks like the NC. And that's what I think. That's personally for me. That's what I wanted. Like I wanted to still look like the 64 game, because a lot of times, you know, you get these remasters or remakes, whatever, and they go way off. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's too far removed from the original for me to have the nostalgic feel. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this retains. It's upgraded. It's crisp, HD, Ultra HD, you know, high-end textures, high frame rate count, and all that shit. But it still retains what kept the visuals, you know, in a way. Like it's fully modeled fingers, hands, faces, and eyes, all that shit. But it still looks, you know, like the animation, some of the character animations, they're not as bad as N64, but they still look familiar. You know what I mean? Like that was what kept made it special. Like for some people, they think the PS1's graphics are special. You know what I'm saying? So for them to see certain things, certain games try to emulate that kind of graphics or whatever, they like that. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about certain remasters and remakes. I want them to be as close to the original as possible. That's what, come on, think about it. All the GoldenEye remakes that the big AAA companies made, they sucked ass. They were way better visually looking than the original game, but they just had none of what made it special. You know what I'm saying? And this has pretty much everything that makes the game special. Pretty much everything. I think I don't know how far they are along with making the single player experience, but that's very difficult because you have to have AI and shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to make that shit work, and that takes a lot of coding, obviously. But it's amazing that they're even doing that. They're making the full game essentially. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. All right, Chase, let me see if I can get you on here, brother. Let's see how we're gonna get you on here. We might just have to go ahead and do the well, let's see. I can go into my Discord real quick. If I can even log in, I don't even know if I have my password on there. I'm getting nervous over here because I'm typing and I'm looking at the stream, making sure it doesn't cut out on me, y'all. Oh, check my DM again. All right, cool. Let me check it. Okay. Hang with me, Chase. Hang with me. Yeah! You damn fool, son. You a fool, my dude. You a fool. All right, fam. Hey, Ray, thanks for stopping through, man. You were a huge part of the chat, man. Really appreciate you hanging with us, fam. We will see you on the next one, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's always good chilling with you, man. You had some funny ass commentary in here today. Good Lord. You a damn fool. Okay, it worked. Okay, well, hydrant. Shit. Oh. No. Bro. Oh, that's probably okay. Good lordy lord. I don't even know, son. I don't even know. I can't even get into the damn Discord. I don't even remember the damn password on there. Make sure this is all right. Where did I make it? Should have been that. Oh, that's locked. Oh well. Fuck it. So if you want to get on, man, and you want to chat with me, let's just use the Stadia chat. Fuck Discord, man. I'll get with that some other time. I'm gonna load it up so you can get in the chat. If you want to chat with me, fam, let's just do that. Yeah. Cause I don't even use it. Like I have it on my Surface. My Discord is still there, but I'm not gonna get the Surface and try to do all. No. I hadn't set it up here, so. Oh well. All right, let's see. Start a party real quick. And I'm going to invite you. All right, there you go. Make sure my mic is on. Party chat. Okay.
What's good, fam?
How you doing, family? What's good with you?
Bruh. I just wanted to ask you a question, man. I don't want to take up too much time. Do you feel like today was the wrong place for them to have made not necessarily the gameplay reveal piece and the demo of Unreal. Like I think that first like 5 to 8 minutes was all right, but everything that came after it, it seemed like a pitch to developers, man. I don't know. I just wanted to get your take, bro, because I thought seriously when I was over on Eddie's channel and we were watching this, I'm like, 6-4 would be ripping this apart right now. Like, I just felt like that part, because I know how you are. I felt like you would be like, what in the actual, what's going on here? Like, what are you trying to accomplish when this is supposed to be like a consumer event?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I put it to you this way. I was so excited about the tech. I didn't even really pay too much attention to what they were, how, because I mean, Todd Sweeney, he's trying to get people to. Obviously, this was a commercial for Unreal Engine 5, and I did talk about that in today's stream about how, that is a big part of the industry that people don't realize is developers are being, these game engine companies or firms, whatever, are out here looking to pick up as many developers in the market. That's a big battle, right now. And that's obviously they've thrown their cards down and said, hey, we out here, we trying to get y'all. And I think they're going to do big numbers as they've been doing. But yeah, no, this was definitely aimed at developers. This was definitely, I mean, I don't know. Is this supposed to be a consumer focused event? I've never even heard of the goddamn Summer Game Fest, to be honest with you.
It's brand new.
Right.
It's Jeff Keighley's baby, but
so
that's what they've implied that it would be.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I think for me personally, I was excited to see the game engine. That's something I talked about again in the stream earlier on, that this kind of stuff excites me, man. Ever since the N64, seeing 3D graphics and how textures were rendered and mapped and everything, all the stuff I went into it earlier. It blew me away, and I wanted to know how this stuff worked. So for me as a consumer, it made me very excited. Now I'm a core gamer, and he did mention the core gamers, but I think this was kind of it was definitely something they were marketing to developers, yes. But this was also letting people kind of know the vision that these people, the big players in the game, have, which is, cross-play, like you were talking about, using different methods to render visuals and at a lower cost, you know what I mean? Being able to scale up and down on whatever kind of platform. And so, it was kind of a techie thing, but also, yes, developers, check out our engine. We're here. We got the best product in the market for you to develop your games on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely, I agree with that. But personally, I wouldn't necessarily say I'd rip it apart because, especially with Jeff Keighley, when has the Game Awards just been about the gamers? You know what I'm saying? They've kind of been all over the place, if you ask me.
I just thought it was a weird place to drop it. I was just curious. I got a piece of ice in my mouth. let me chew that ice up. I was just curious because the whole interview piece. And this is why I'm asking you, because I didn't know if you did think the same way, but clearly you have a different view on it, which is good. That's why I'm trying to talk through this.
Sure.
Yeah. I felt like Tim said too much. And by too much, I mean literally not really answering any questions. All of his answers were non-answers. And I've had this criticism of them before about Epic, that the low barrier to entry that they're doing for the smaller devs ends up being washed out, because then they basically have said this, then they own the IP of the game, which is not great. That's the devil's bargain that you're making at that point. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And, again, that's where I have to say I didn't really give that too much energy, because, we kind of know that what they're doing. We know what's going on with that. But I was again just intrigued by the technology behind it. So I would key in for certain little, I would key in for certain little things. And again, you know how my chat be, we get busy in here. So we were talking about just that, you know what I mean? Just that. But now, as far as how he wants to run his business and shit, that's on him. And for me, he gonna get what's coming to him, but the technology is still exciting, you know what I mean? Because they're not the only ones that are gonna be taking advantage of some of these different technologies that are coming down the pipeline, you know what I mean? So that was where my focus was when it came to that. I didn't really give too much energy to into how he was not answering questions or whatever. I was like, okay, what are they talking about in regards to how this is being rendered or whatever the case, or some of the goals that the industry as a whole is moving towards and shit like that. That kind of stuff I paid attention to. All the other little shit, I kind of muted on or whatever, because it's like, well, if anybody really wants to get into the meat and potatoes of what he's talking about with his business particularly, they can go watch it on their own. They wouldn't come to see me, stream and talk over the shit, you know what I mean? So I just kept it to it. I focused on where my interests lied and what we were interested in, mainly in regards to what was presented there.
So your lens, you know how I am. I love to learn. So your lens was very much from like the tech side of it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So probably then the people that came in with that perspective, then it probably didn't bother them. But what do you think the mindset would have been for somebody that was just a general or casual consumer? I guess that's how I was looking at it today when I was breaking it down.
Well, for a general casual consumer, I think that they were just like, wow, this game looks pretty. They probably thought it was a real game, you know what I'm saying? Like, meaning that it was going to be something on retail. But they heard that the PS5 was running this, so they're probably excited about the PS5 and moved on from there. You know what I mean? They saw the presentation, said, wow, this is what PS5 can do. I want one of those. I wonder what, that is going to be, and move on. That's it. I don't think they invested too much stock into it. I mean, it's one of them things where it's like, okay, this isn't for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the extra, that's interesting. For me. Yeah, and again, like I said, I don't necessarily agree with how he's doing his business as far as people trying to get on and get in without the fees and everything like that. But I mean, people have been doing this shit for years. He's not the first devil to do this. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah. I always just get upset that they get played out to be like they're the victims, but they're not victims
That's just that's just like Phil Spencer's the hero, but he's clearly not the fucking hero. You know what I'm saying? They gonna that's their little spin.
No, I mean, and to be fair, even Google is they're not out for you. To be, we always have to kind of like think about
their business. Their business.
I was just curious, man. Like this is what I love about like discourse, because I love hearing the different view on it. Because in the moment, bro, I was hot. I ain't gonna lie to you. You should watch that stream back while I was over. And I'm like, this dude comes in here doing this interview, acting like he is like the white knight that came in to save the gaming industry.
Right.
And Jeff Keighley tried to ask the two dudes that were with him on that panel a couple times, like a couple questions.
Yeah.
And the man just jumps in. I'm like, bro, we want to hear from them. Why are they here?
Nah, I ain't give it too much energy. If I'd go back, maybe I'd see some things and be more focused on that. But again, I was just man, the engine, because I mean that's one thing they've always done right now, as far as how the business model they use to sell the engine or the tools or whatever to people. That's one thing, but the engine themselves, I was like, man, they make blood sacrifices because they're always ahead of the curve, when it comes to rendering technology and just how did I put it earlier? Just make what was it I was trying to say? Oh my God.
I think I know what you're trying to say. They've always been at the forefront.
Oh, optimization is what I was trying to say. Yeah. Bringing the best out of hardware, and optimizing to a level where it can just run as, like I was saying, I was running I don't know if you're familiar with Unreal Tournament 3. But that game used to be like super demanding. But at the same time, it was one of those games where it's like it's a demanding game, but it's light on particular hardware. I was blown away. I forgot about this, but maybe like 2 years ago, I loaded it up on my Surface because I was like, man, I'm kind of itching to play some PC games again, but I don't have a fucking PC that can run games, So I downloaded the game. For some reason, something just told me just to download it and try running it. And that bitch was running at like 100 frames per second on my Surface. And that's a beautiful, even to today's standards, it's a beautiful game. And it's a Twitch shooter, so you really need precision and you need frames. and I couldn't believe it. So it was just a testament to how well they can optimize games on their engine and still have those games look beautiful. You know what I mean? And so they're still able to do that now. I mean, showing that running on the PS5, which we know is a closed box platform, it can only be so powerful. You know what I mean? It was very impressive. It was more impressive than anything I've seen up to this date. It is definitely something that looks next gen in terms of visual presentation. You know, so yeah, that's where I kept it. You know, I didn't really kind of get caught up in his you know, play with words and all that stuff, how he was trying to get, you know, I knew he was trying to get people to, you know, get into that's what he's there for. You know what I'm saying? It was an opportunity for PlayStation to be showcased and for Todd Sweeney to market his product. Absolutely. And that's what Jeff Keighley has been able to run his business on, opportunities for companies to promote their product and for him to make $1. You know, it's all about that. It's a transaction, you know. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, I had a good time. I enjoyed the show for what I came there and pulled from it. But I can see why you'd be upset. And even my man Rev was like, man, that shit was whack. His interview was whack. And I was like, yeah, I didn't pay too much attention to that.
You know, it's interesting because I went in because a lot of people had messaged this morning saying it was going to be Epic. I was still kind of staunch that it was going to be something Sony until, of course, the event came on. But as soon as I saw the Epic thing, I was like, Unreal Engine 5, like, because again, I was like, if that's what we're going to be learning about after Keighley hyped this up so much, I'm going to throw something across the room, which I actually did. And but after that, I was like, let me try to like just be open-minded with this. And again, the first like 5 to 7 minutes of that thing, they have like, I will say one thing about Epic, their optimization and their game engines have always been great. Like you can't knock someone for doing something right. Like that has been one of their strongest selling points.
Absolutely.
Everything after that, you know, I have disagreements on, but that doesn't take away from the fact that they were using scanning technology to implement real world terrains and then adding, you know, these focused lighting and dynamic lighting exchanges. Like that stuff's all like advanced level stuff. So yeah, I agree with you, man. The tech is cool. It's something that I would like to see across all platforms.
Yeah.
But there was an interesting non-answer from Tim. They actually asked how do I say it the right way? They asked him, what consoles is this going to be on? And he kind of just said, well, and then kind of just brushed off of it. I think they possibly have a deal with Sony in the background, and they're just not ready to say anything yet. And not that I think it's going to be exclusive to PlayStation, like long term. I just think there might be some, you know how it works. If there's some money and there's a couple games that they can lock to the platform before the engine makes its way to the other ones, then don't put it past them. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's big money talk right there. Because I mean, they're trying to get it everywhere. You know, I've always known them to try to push their engine onto everything right away. So if that's the case, man, Sony putting up some real big bread and betting big on Epic with this game engine. Because I just think that at this point it's just like what happened with this presentation is money was exchanged between them and Sony to focus and highlight Sony's PlayStation 5. Don't talk about any other platform right now. You know what I mean? So you may be making games for other platform holders, maybe, you know, making games right now as we speak, you know, using your engine, or, you know, developers from different publishers or whatever. But right now we are paying you to showcase our hardware. So you can't mention that's within the terms of the agreement. So, you know, it's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna have some, you know, other places, but put a brand, to put a different put a competitor's name out there, I think would have been breaking that agreement. That's probably more than likely what happened. I wouldn't go as far as to say, me personally, that they've got games locked down, the engine locked down for years. I don't think they got enough money to do that. Epic is just far too fucking valuable, and too many people are willing to pay big money to get their hands on it. In my opinion, for Epic to just be like, nah, we just gonna hand it over to Sony. They got they 15 minutes in the light right now. You know what I'm saying? And it was a damn good 15 minutes. And I think it was a great response to what Microsoft failed to do when they did all that big talking. You know what I'm saying? Sony just walked in with Epic and their engine with a real-time demonstration showing what the PS5 can actually do. That's what the fuck people wanted to see, you know. And for me, that was obviously the best part of the show, you know. And for Sony, in my opinion, it was a huge W, you know, because Sony did what the fans of the competing platform wanted Microsoft to do. They hadn't done that. You know?
Well, yeah, and the graphics were next gen. Like, if that's something that we would have saw at the Inside Xbox event, then you have a conversation that is next gen in the graphics.
Yeah,
I think how do I say this the right way? I think the only thing that I'm still stuck on is, at a certain point, these boxes aren't going to be able to handle this anymore, because they're going to get to a point, like we've talked about before, with the AI and the computational algorithms and all that stuff, where the only place that can exist or live or breathe day to day is going to be in a server, because of what's being run and how much has to run. So I don't know. I think.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, you're good, bro. Go ahead.
Oh no, I mean that was a conversation again that was had as well. Like, you know, when I say that, I wasn't saying like, oh man, oh it's over for Stadia, oh PlayStation 5 is taking over, oh. It's just like, this is great for PlayStation, but this also bodes well for Stadia and cloud gaming, because for this to be able to perform at this level on a closed box platform, on a budget box, essentially, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, you can only imagine what they're going to be able to do
in the
with
cloud.
This. Yeah, I mean, once they start unlocking, you know, the power of what's available there, and when they start focusing specifically on that, these tools be able to be open up to, you know. So yeah, I mean, that was great. I thought it was. What I'm saying, as far as the closed box hardware is concerned, between those two offerings, this is the first one that's actually shown anything that you just hadn't seen before. You know what I mean? That you just hadn't seen. It just hasn't been possible on anything we've currently been playing. And and that was a good showing in regards to them, you know, talking they shit. Microsoft doing a whole lot of talking like they've been doing, and then Google comes out and shows them up on everything they've been running their mouth about. You know what I'm saying? And they've been talking their shit again with this hardware, big teraflops, blah blah blah, most powerful machine. And then Sony shows them up today. You know what I'm saying? With an actual showcasing of something that we've never seen before. So that's where, you know, when I say next gen, as far as I take it. Now, I definitely do not think this is going to supersede anything that's going to be done in the cloud. Absolutely not. This just makes the cloud even that much more appealing, in my opinion. So, yeah.
Yeah, that comment that I was saying really isn't even something to what you were saying. I was just thinking kind of abstract, to be honest. Like when you say when I shouldn't have said when we hear the term next gen used. Yeah. There's so many different layers to next gen. There's graphical detail, which I think this is clearly ahead of the curve based off what we saw today.
Yeah.
And then you're dealing with like next gen experiences and graphical fidelity, which that's where it starts getting into dangerous places, because now you're really pushing the power, and that's what I was trying to get at. You're pushing the power of the box.
No.
Because, we covered that.
But
by the way, you weren't. That's not something that you were saying, like that you said, oh, the one is better than the other. I was just saying abstractly. That's one of the things that we've heard out in the gaming community.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree.
Not necessarily at you, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I you know, I mean, not that I was like offended or anything. I just wanted to be clear. We definitely covered that, man. It's like this. I mean, in terms of polygon count and everything like that, and what they can render. Yeah, they're gonna be there, but just know that just like this man has said, Stadia and cloud gaming in general are going to be able to just do this and so much more. You know what I mean? So I mean that's where my mind started going when that motherfucker started running his mouth talking about, you know, we blah blah. I just kind of zoned him out, because I'm thinking about. Yeah, because it's like, you know, I'm not concerned about how he's marketing his product. I got you, dude. You do what you got to do, bro. You got to make your money. You got to get your bread. You got to do whatever you're doing. I don't give a fuck about all that. I just know that this is what we're going to be seeing is going to be so awesome, and I'm excited about that. Like you said, the technology side of things, you know, it goes beyond him. He's not like the gatekeeper to all this technology. He just has it nightly tied up in his product offering, but there's going to be other competitors out there who are going to have something that he doesn't have or comparable to what he has, bring to the table. So it's going to be out regardless. So it's just so exciting to see, you know what I mean? Just a taste of it so far, and just knowing that this is on a closed box machine and we're gonna get something beyond that. Like, oh my God, yes. So for that techie nerd in me, this was great. You know, this was I loved it. You know, again, it wasn't for everybody. I guess the idea was that this is supposed to be for like the general public, for like the most casual gamer. I don't know, maybe some of it is for the casual gamer, some of it's for the techie nerd, some of it's for the developers, some of it's for, you know, I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing something tomorrow too, right? Same time.
So I think they might be, yes, and then Sony's doing their State of Play tomorrow too. So
okay, cool. Shit, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a pretty big day. I was gonna make a joke, by the way, when you said I thought it was funny. God, Jesus. 6'4" is like, I ain't offended. Nah, man. You know when you offended 6'4", it's gonna be and party chat. People just get banished in the shadow realm, bro. They just disappear.
This motherfucker, click. Fuck that motherfucker, man. Storm said, "This is so good listening to you and Chase insight. You and Chase's insight. That I have no words to say in the chat. Deep stuff." Sinjay, yeah, unfortunately, what's good, Sinjay? I hadn't seen you before. Thanks for stopping through, by the way. Thank you. He says, yeah, unfortunately, games using this new technology will only come out 2022 and 2023. Yeah, I mean, there may be some games that will be able to kind of like be transferred over. Like, you remember what they were talking about if you watched it through, that they'll be moving Fortnite over to Unreal Engine 5. So there could be games that are already being developed on Unreal Engine 4 that could then be transferred over to Unreal Engine 5 and start taking advantage of some of the tool sets available there. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, UE5 is already available on the PlayStation 5 dev kits right now, so there may already be games in development that will actually hit maybe late 2021.
Oh, you think so?
Not.
Yeah.
Maybe, possibly.
Yeah, and again, I think those are probably games that have already been worked on in UE4. You know what I mean? Yeah, and so and they'll just be able to move it on over to UE5, and again, it might boost up the speed of how the game is being, how quickly the game is being made, and you know, a lot of the technology is being used. So yeah, I mean, you'll probably get games, like he said, 2021 into 2021 for sure, and then games fully utilizing it from the ground up. Yeah, probably be like 2022 and 23, but I think we'll start seeing the fruits of that, before the end of next year, for sure. I agree with you on that one, Chase.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that one. Raph says, couldn't agree more in terms of hearing us chat it up, you know? That's what's up. Sinji, welcome.
Raph needs a... Raph. Let me just say, man, you and Andy and Wingy and TGOS, y'all are doing big things over there, so y'all keep up the good work.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Man, so you know, it's funny because I was talking to them about like I'd be going in and we'd be having a good time laughing, and I'll talk about the different tech, and it's funny because like Raph was telling me, he was like, man, I haven't heard this side of you before. I never heard this side of you before. I'm like, yo, you know, it's just that that got me charged up, you know, just again seeing how Sony played that. I mean, they didn't even show any branding at all. They didn't even show up to the motherfucking party.
They flexed.
They had their
that was just a straight flex today.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta show up to the party. My man's is gonna handle this for me, yo. Like, come on, bro. Like, all the other shit aside, man, that shit right there, bro. I was telling him, I was like, yo, I cannot wait to check fucking Twitter. The fanboys are gonna lose this shit, and the trolls out there, I can't wait, because I follow a few trolls, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do, but they, you know, they do it for the fun, for the love. They ain't really trying to, you know, hurt nobody. They just really just having fun with these people who take this shit so serious and they can't be honest. You know, I love that because like you bullshitting yourself. We out here laughing at you. You know what I'm saying? He playing with you. You bullshitting yourself. So it's just gonna be so funny to see how these people. I was saying earlier, I was like, they're gonna be backpedaling and pussy popping. You know what I'm saying? And fucking moving the goalposts. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be ridiculous. I cannot wait to see how these folks are gonna do this shit. Like, what are they going to say? It's not a real game. It's on the dev kit. It's not the actual PlayStation. Like, what are they gonna say, bro? I cannot wait to see. And just seeing how these the Sony ponies, how they're gonna tear up these Xbox, because you know this is the ongoing thing. It's just always going on. So I can't wait to see. This is gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be. I know it's going down already, but this shit's gonna be entertaining, man. It really is. Here, if you guys want to do reaction state of play, G Millie. That's for sure. That's for sure. Then tomorrow, man.
Yeah, you know, it might, and like say this the most respectful way possible. I don't think that the intent.
In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Can't get shit right, you know. So I don't know. I mean, I would love for them to just crush it and do some incredible over the top shit. Of course, who wouldn't? But they really don't have to. They could just keep trickling shit out. The Xbox One has so much more potential to be a better product than the PlayStation 4, but they fell all over themselves. And Sony paid attention because they were trying to do something similar, but they cleaned their shit up real quick and they watched the competition because Microsoft talks too fucking much. I think they talk too much and they don't have their shit ready before they get to talking. And they be watching that shit like, okay, we're not gonna do that. This is what they want to see, so we're gonna make sure to do that. You know what I mean? And just, you know, keep putting these shits in row. So just let Microsoft keep making these moves, man, and just don't do the same thing they do. And when you do make the move, make sure it's what people are actually looking for. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, this is what people are looking for. They didn't really care whether or not it was a game. They just wanted to, like a game that you could purchase. They just wanted to see what the hardware could actually do in real time. Just show me what the fucking thing can do in real time, and I'll be happy with that for now.
It's both consoles. You know, the only time that I've gotten upset about a platform was Xbox, and that was just because I had, you know, 5-6 red rings of death and the customer service was terrible, so I walked away from them. It wasn't because of, you know, the other reason, but, you know, to me it's just I think these platforms they've got the wrong mentality about how to tackle this stuff. Maybe that's why, you know, Google and Stadia finally they've got the right message that's refreshing for once is stop doing this, you know, my muscle or my, you know, my backyard's bigger than your backyard situation. Just focus on the experiences and what you can deliver as far as, you know, unique features. And not necessarily teraflops like, hey, we've got this added, you know, benefit. Maybe this is something that you might be interested in for your use case. And you focus on it from that perspective, because at the end of the day, minus the exclusive games, they're both basically the same. I mean, it's not, we've gotten to a point in gaming now where there's not a whole lot of differences.
Yeah.
You know, it's
who's really been focused on, you know, my muscle, and you've been doing all this talk and it's been inflated, and the other guy who's actually been giving the best exclusive experiences between the two showed up with more muscle than you, and they can actually back it up with great experiences. Now, they're not going to be able to do it to the degree that the new competitor is going to be able to do it that's just walked into the room, but at least in terms of what we've been used to over the years, they're going to deliver on that. I mean, we could pretty much bet your bottom dollar on that. You know what I mean? Their exclusives are going to be way better than the competitor who's been running their mouth, you know, in regards to how powerful they are, how strong they are, and how much they can, you know, run or whatever, you know. And that's, for me, that's what it's like, yeah, okay, thank you, you know, because it's like people need to be focused on what you're talking about, the experiences, the games, and in terms of hardware or processing capability, you think that this one's not gonna be able to do it. Even with Stadia, they think that it can't do that either, you know. But it can. In fact, is showcased first, but also not only that, it's gonna bring you some unique experiences in terms of with the PlayStation exclusive games that, to me, they're always a cut above, you know. And again, with, you know, a platform like Stadia, as you were saying, is going to go beyond just the the games that we're used to traditionally and bring even more, you know, to the table, which is even more exciting. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. I had a good time, man. So I gotta
no,
say
I mean,
that.
I don't. That's, you know, I said that in a casual audience, which is kind of what they were intending. But at the same time, who else was viewing it? And the reality is, yeah, your core gamers were viewing it. Your tech enthusiasts were viewing it. So
and
it's
developers,
not fair to completely.
and developers, they are definitely watching.
Well, yeah. No. I mean, they definitely are.
Hell yeah, they are. More than ever. Yeah.
It's just it's interesting to get that other perspective, because it is making me rethink a couple things about how maybe it's just an issue of maybe how they packaged it. You know, if they had split it up and said, hey, the first 15 minutes we want to provide you with gameplay and show you what next gen we hope it to be on Unreal, and then hey, stick around, developers, and like some tagline or something. We're gonna do an interview with Tim Sweeney and Epic about how the application of the platform is going to be moving forward.
Oh, okay. Because I thought it was on there, but I know that with the first one that they did yesterday, they did that, didn't they? With Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, they showed the gameplay and then they talked to the developers afterwards and Tony Hawk, right? They did an interview.
Yeah, I think yesterday's was a little bit broken up better though.
Oh, okay.
They kind of just segued. They were just like, "Oh, we're gonna do an interview now." It's like, okay. Like, I just I don't know. That's just how I am. I'm too, I think, hypercritical and in my business mindset.
I was just talking about this earlier in the stream, man. Hey, you can't make everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? So you have the right to feel how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And we can feel differently. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And you're not necessarily wrong. You know what I mean? If it would presented that way, the way that you mentioned it, there would have been a demo of people who would have been more satisfied with that. Maybe I wouldn't have been though. Maybe I would have had something to say. I don't know. But it's just, you can't make everybody happy. You got to roll that shit out, and you get what the fuck you get. But I mean, more than ever these days, man, we get people in the same room that are from all these different spaces. Now more than ever, we've got the casual, the hardcore, the developers, the indies, the AAAs, the news firms, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? The journalists. Everybody's all in the same room at once now. You know what I mean? All in the same room at once. We're all in the same room together, like everybody. You know what I mean? So that's
yeah. See, and that's what I meant by, like, what I'm rethinking isn't necessarily like the stance. It's how I viewed it and how I came to my conclusions, because you can't paint one broad brush across an entire conversation like that. Like,
yeah, maybe you're stuck on the old way there, buddy. You're stuck on the old way there.
You might have got me stuck. You might have got me stuck, man.
You stuck on the old way?
But I mean, just like thinking about it from the lens of, like, you can't just view it from a singular audience. Like,
right.
I'm thinking in my head this. I'll just say it out loud. What I'm thinking is, all the time, I know I always talk about how Google's got to cater to all audiences, right? So if I'm saying that when it comes to Google, why is it when I go into this presentation, am I saying, oh, well, this is only geared towards a casual audience because that's what they presented it as? Well, the reality is, if that's what they're trying to market it to, then you'd want to try to do it that way. But at the same time, maybe that's an unfair pedestal to be placing them on, because it is such a broad audience, like you talked about. So it's just making me rethink. Like, we learn, like, next time you watch something, you might now apply different tools to it and a different mindset towards it, and that's a good thing. Stuck.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was definitely, I will agree with you on the fact that it was definitely his opportunity to market to the developers. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. And But yeah, I mean, they're watching. They're fucking watching. They're sitting right next to us with their popcorn out, you know what I'm saying? Jumping, raging. Some of them are pissed about it. You know, some of them don't like them. Some of them, you know. Yeah, but yeah, they're definitely in the room. You know, that's one thing I've kind of realized. You know, this is off topic, but it still is. It aligns with it, I guess. It's kind of parallel social media. I was watching the Erykah Badu versus my girl Jill Scott. I don't know if you know these artists, but they're singing. Yeah, okay. And they had a versus battle on Instagram just recently, right? And more than ever, I had took a moment and stepped back and just realized, as I was enjoying the fuck out of this show, it was just totally them just sitting in their homes, you know what I'm saying, just playing music. And Erykah Badu, she had her studio set up and everything in her home, whatever. But they were just, again, Instagram Live, no big, over the top presentation or nothing, But there was over 700,000 people, then 800,000 people at one given, probably over that at one point. But when I got in there, it was like 700,000 people watching them. And all I started to notice, it was not just, fans of the music. I mean, they're all obviously fans of their music, but there was magazines out there, music firms out there, other celebrities are out there. I'm saying out there as if we were out somewhere, but in the chat, just everybody was chiming. We're essentially, virtually brushing shoulders with all our favorite artists and, magazine firms and companies, all these people in the same space. So now they were just doing their thing, but when I take it to like a presentation or a show like this, I mean, shit, this guy has got to try to hit all the marks he can. You know what I'm saying? He trying to hit the hardcore, the casual, the damn developers, the indies. Who want it? Who want it? I know all y'all in this motherfucker. I have something for everybody. I know that's just kind of what he's trying to do. And Keely's main goal is to really eat. So wherever he can get it, he's gonna get it. So it's just like little nuggets for every person. Like I said, the person that was the casual, if they jumped in and watched it, they heard PS5, they saw pretty graphics. And if that's what the casual was concerned with, they got what they wanted. All the other shit, they probably care less for and move on. They got what, oh, that was nice. That was cool. Cool. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Okay, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The tech side of the developers, whatever, they wanted to hear the gigabits and bits and all this other stuff or whatever. And hear that they can still get on.
I love how you say that, bro. The gigabits and the gigabits.
You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. Okay, and then we can do this. You're allowing us to use crop. Good. That's all I needed. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? That's what I came for. I don't even care about the visual side of things. I want to hear what they're gonna allow us to do. When are they launching this? Or, whatever the case. And they move on. The hardcore. We want to see the visuals or whatever in the gamer. So again, it wasn't a perfect presentation. I'm not trying to make it out to be some perfect presentation, but I guess with us being so much more connected than we've ever been, I think these people are trying their best to kind of try to hit as many marks, and you know what I'm saying, because you don't necessarily have the same people in the audience as you used to. It's different. I don't know. The space is different now. That's all I gotta say. But man, I gotta wrap this up. We've been over here on what 3 hours now on this stream. I gotta wrap this thing up. You did?
I came in at the tail, man.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, you were on the other. You were on what, Eddie's stream? You said?
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate you coming through. Shit.
That was a. Bro, just go back and watch it, man. You're gonna crack. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'll definitely go back and watch. I'm sitting there reading the chat, but I'll definitely go back and watch it. No, I appreciate you, after doing that, even stopping through and jumping in. Shit,
hey man, listen, PFG for life, man. How could I not roll through and support the man, the myth, and the legend, man? All right, right.
Oh shit.
I'll bounce so you can wrap it, man.
For sure. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you.
Later, man. Later, chat.
I'll get with you, family. Oh my goodness. What a day. What a day. Wow. I don't even know. I probably won't even do a Stadia Live tomorrow. I know people probably gonna be disappointed at me if I don't do a Stadia Live, because if there's all this other content gonna be aired tomorrow and it's not gonna be centered around Stadia, then perhaps I shouldn't do a Stadia Live tomorrow. Perhaps I should do a 6-4 live. What do you think? Because if they're going to be doing a PlayStation presentation and there's going to be another game fest, I definitely want to air those. Do you think I should just do a PFG or a 6-4 live tomorrow? You guys, what do you think? Let me know what you think. Let me catch up with what some of you guys were saying here. Lost Words, Unreal 5, Washington. Wait, I swear I kept imagining Lost Words running. What? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, my man said he had to eat that bowl of cereal. Yeah, man. Yeah, I see you, fam. You're going to need to watch that rerun. Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I did miss you in the chat, though, man, but it was definitely a lot of... I think you'll enjoy the show. Alex did. That song did pop in your head, too, right? And it's funny because now I get people in the chat. That's how you know folks was there for that stream, Glam, because when they'll mention cereal and milk, like, yo, I know 6-4's down with the cereal and milk, so I mean, if I'm eating, some of them mention it, you know what I mean? Because they were there for that cereal and milk, you know? I forget what Stadia Live that was. But that's what's up. Storm said to prepare to call in an ambulance chair because you won't be able to breathe from laughing so hard. This is arguably the funniest stream on the net today. That's what's up. I'm glad that I really am glad that y'all enjoy my humor, because I swear, man, like Glam, and I know she love me, that's my wife, but she tell me and she don't even be saying it with her words, she just be busting out laughing, no bullshit, but she'll tell me, she'll be like, man, you are funny than a motherfucker. I'll be like, for real? Like, yeah, you a funny motherfucker, man, for real. I can't even front, man. You funny than a motherfucker. I'm like, all right. Okay. You know, okay. I guess, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, you know. I'm being myself, but I'm glad that it really is entertaining for you guys. That's a really good thing. Yeah, Erica from Texas. Yeah, Erica is from Texas, Chariot. She is. She's straight from H-Town. Oh, not H. She ain't from H-Town. My bad. She from D-Town. She from Dallas, yo. She from Dallas. Right up the street from, Houston. I didn't know that for the longest, to be honest with you. I didn't even know that for the longest. I was like, yo, my girl from Texas? She a Texas girl? I had to look at it a little different after that. I looked it up and down, side and from the front. I was like, okay, yeah. She do like a Texas girl. Okay, shit. Damn, shawty. I like you even more now. I didn't even know that. I really didn't. But I'm happy to hear that. Shit. Already PFG's word. It's good to talk about competitors every once in a while. Yeah. I mean, look, this is the thing. I'm Stadia all day. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that, I don't care about or cover or play on any other platform. I mean, that's ridiculous. Now, if somebody doesn't, obviously that's a choice, but I don't think that's because they have a hate, you know what I'm saying, or just like being fanboys, to play Stadia. I think it's a financial choice. I think it's a choice of convenience and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All these reasons are valid, and I just don't think it's you know what I mean? I don't have to go into it like that, but you know what I'm saying? Shit. Jim P, what's up? Chase says, by the way, love the new look, logo, and branding, bro. Appreciate you, fam. I worked really hard on that. I worked really, really, really hard on bringing something very consistent, that represented, me and represented what I stand for and what I want to bring. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring that gold, first of all. And I want things to be very consistent across the board. But very early stages, man. This is I got some shit for y'all, man. Believe that. I appreciate that, though. Storm says, good point, 6-4. Whatever you do, we will be right here. Do the 6-4 live. For sure. Okay. Yeah, because it's like, I don't want to confuse people. You know what I'm saying? And be like, yo, I'm here for Stadia Live. You talking about PlayStation and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or then you have something to say about PlayStation that's not positive. So you must be a fanboy. You must be hating. No, motherfucker. No. And so I don't want to confuse people that may be coming in, you know what I mean, and thinking like, oh, this is you just of course you're saying that you're running a Stadia Live thing, whatever, you know. Not to say they couldn't go to my other videos and still assume the same thing, but I don't want to put that kind of look on Stadia, because that's not what it's about, and that's not what my brand or any of you guys are about, you know what I'm saying. So I don't want to create that false idea, you know. But I still want to cover the content, because it's exciting gaming stuff, and there could very well be stuff for Stadia in there, but it just won't be centered around Stadia. And then of course the PlayStation presentation, that's going to be exciting. I want to check that out, you know. Be it just PlayStation 4 stuff or be it PS5 stuff, who knows. I still want to see it, and I still want to do it live. So we'll do that. What's going on, Jim P? Like I said earlier, what's up? Shout out to you. He said you can't wait to see the new graphics card coming out soon with double the performance of these new consoles. Yeah. You talking about like from AMD and from Nvidia. Yeah, I know they're coming out with the 3000 series soon. Yeah. That's going to be crazy exciting stuff, you know. The cost is going to be steep, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's going to be, man, you already know it's coming, you know. It's right around the corner. So I can't wait to see that either, because it's just going to be exciting to see what we're going to have moving forward. And the beauty of that, now that you mentioned that, Jim P, is, you know, speaking of Stadia, these kind of graphical cards, or, you know, cards that are going to be able to pump this higher end visual fidelity, or 2 times the processing power, as you say, will be able to be just hot swapped right into a Stadia instance, you know, data center. Isn't that dope? And I don't have to actually buy that. I can keep my PC, which is currently high end, you know what I'm saying? But then my Stadia would just be 2 times more powerful than even my high end PC, just like that, at no extra cost to me. That's exciting shit right there. Or fangirls. Yeah, I mean, you know, fanboy can be a girl or a boy, you know, that's just a term shit. I don't ever, you know, take it that way, but I feel you. Jim P, you and me both, man. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. The new graphics card is gonna be insane. Storm, welcome to the stream, Jim P, by the way, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for stopping by. Absolutely. Facts. You're doing State of Play reaction tomorrow? Yes, I will definitely be doing State of Play reaction tomorrow, G Millie. I sleep around with all the major game platforms. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They all get hit every once in a while. You know, I got my main, and then I got the one that may get hit, you know, on the weekends, and you know, one sporadically throughout the week, and then the other one only on vacation days. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? They all get it. I got love for every one of them. Just not the same level of love, but I got love for every one of them. You dig, G Millie? You dig? Glam says, nope, just pure freeform gamers. PFGs, facts. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Or fan trans. Right. Exactly, Jimmy. You see how, that's why I'm like, fanboys, period. You know what I'm saying? You could be a female and be a fanboy. You could be a male and be a fanboy. You could be non-binary and be a fanboy. You could be transgendered male or female, or trans non-binary and be a fucking fanboy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You dig what I'm saying? You dig? So, you know, I ain't gonna let that happen to me. You ain't gonna put me in a box where I gotta start pity-patting and tippy-toeing. Nah, fam. I appreciate that comment, Jamila. That was hilarious. That was good shit, man. But, man, I appreciate this, man. Really, this was a great time. I had a whole lot of fucking fun, man. And I'm so glad. I am so glad that I got to present this to you guys today. I worked literally this layout, everything that I've got here. Obviously, it uses what I've worked on with my Stadia Live, how I built it up with Stadia Live. I guess that same template, if you will, that I've come to become comfortable with. So it made it a lot quicker to build this up. But I did all this last night. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much everything here, and there's more iteration. But I was busting out shit last night, not yesterday. Last night I stayed up till like 5 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking busting out artwork and, you know, pieces, everything. You know what I'm saying? The new brand and logo, you know what I mean? That happened. I did that. Was it 2 days ago, actually? Again, just working, and I had been iterating on it, you know, up until yesterday. So, you know, just again, and there's obviously way more shit that I've been doing behind the scenes to, you know, I ain't gonna get into all that, but this is just what you can see. And I'm glad you guys like it, man. I'm glad that you guys are supportive. I'm glad that you guys aren't, you know, treating it like, oh, but this is not focused specifically on this. It don't have this on there. Well, I don't fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it, man. I really do. I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm going to stress this. It's only going to get better. You know what I'm saying? It's only going to get better, man. There's so much more I have to share with you guys. And I hope you guys hang around for the ride. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to happen. You know? It's going to happen, man. But I love you guys. I love you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and post up the link up for the next YouTube video, because I'm going to be doing that tomorrow for whenever the Summer Games Fest is going to be happening. Because I will be doing that. I will see you guys in the next one. And you already know. Keep it game. Matter of fact, if anyone is you want to holler at me about getting on these games, hit me up on my Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Hey, I'm trying to jump on. And at some point in if I got time, I'll make sure to do that. I do have a meeting I got to attend in a couple of hours. So I would say after, I'll put it to you like this. After about 4 o'clock, if you guys want to meet up on some games, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely going to be getting back on and you know, jumping into some games. I may not stream it, but I'm definitely going to be getting on and you know, getting into some games. So I won't be gone. But I'm about to get up over here right now. It's your man 6'4". I really hope you guys appreciated this. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'm out. And thanks for watching. Peace. And much love.